I need this information for Switch 2. I need this information for Switch 2. Hi, how's it going, Cynthia Montez? Hi, how's it going, Cynthia Montez?
You guys got a receptionist? I hope so too. I hope so too. Kara! Oh, it's so nice and cool in my room.
Hi, how's it going, Cynthia Montez?
You guys got a receptionist? I hope so too. I hope so too.
Oh, hello? Okay. Have this unplugged.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello? It's gonna come through the smart cam, which will suck. Because if it comes through the smart cam, I'm fairly certain that it is going to be echoey.
There we are. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was weird. It was really weird. You guys can hear me all right now? The one Friggy Backs fan? You can hear me all right? Also, good evening. Yes, hello. Welcome in, first time chatter. How's it going and welcome in? My name is I Eat for Jesus, or you can call me Marcus. I actually prefer people who come in here to call me Marcus. That is my name. And I'm a youth pastor, and I absolutely love Jesus. And I love to spread the word of Jesus to gamers or to people who love watching Twitch. So, welcome in, and I hope you enjoy. We are going through the Bible in 365 streams, and right now we're on Ecclesiastes 1 through 6. So if you haven't read Ecclesiastes 1 through 6, obviously go back and read it. We did discuss this on the last time that I streamed, Tuesday or Monday, something like that. But make sure you go back and you actually read these because they are important. And you need to be reading the word yourself and then taking into account some of this stuff maybe so that you can say, yes, that's true, or no, that's probably not true. Okay? So, we're on day 170, Ecclesiastes 1 through 6. Here's the synopsis. Ecclesiastes is wisdom literature written by the preacher, who likely either is Solomon or is meant to make the reader think of him. The main character has plenty of resources at his disposal, and he wants to find out how to live the most joyful life. So, he performs an experiment and then tells us what he learns. He lets us know what's worth our time, energy, and money. He states his thesis up front. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity. The word for vanity means vapor or smoke, but it also carries the connotation of something that's hard to grasp. The word appears 38 times in Ecclesiastes. It's part of the overarching theme. So first, he leans into work. All hard work is eventually negated. Buildings decay, technology becomes outdated, income is diminished by taxes, even amassing knowledge doesn't enhance the preacher's life. And he basically says ignorance is bliss. He's worked hard. He's learned many things, yet he still feels empty and maybe even worse off. So he decides to test his heart next, using things that seem to hold other kinds of value. Forget hard work and a legacy. Let's go after joy and pleasure. He builds an estate, hires his favorite bands to play in his backyard, and even has lots of concubines. But it's all a vapor, a fleeting pleasure that fails to actually satisfy. Yo, how's it going, Yawaj? Yawaj? He gains wisdom through the process, but he's frustrated that even though he's wiser, he's still going to die. Wisdom can't keep him from meeting the same end as a fool, and any possessions he leaves behind will be handed off to someone else who may not appreciate them. It seems unfair, so then he decides to live in the moment and find contentment in working unto the Lord and trusting him, not in trying to amass a fortune or a name for himself. In chapter 3, he lists various seasons people encounter in life. There are 14 pairs of seasons: a time to be born and a time to die, a time to mourn and a time to dance. For example, two things in his list may be troubling, but they fit with the rest of Scripture. Let's look at them. First, a time to kill it's not suggesting murder. This is the nation state of Israel, and God has established laws about when the death penalty should be enacted. So, there is, in fact, a time to kill, but capital punishment in carrying out God's laws for their nation state is different from revenge. Second, a time to hate isn't necessarily referring to humans. God himself hates sin and calls us to hate it as well, but Romans 12:9 says, abhor what is evil. Hold fast to what is good. In Proverbs 6:16 through 19, Solomon listed out several things God hates. God's hatred doesn't mean he isn't loving. He hates things that threaten what he loves, as we all do, and these things threaten us. So therefore, he does not like these things threatening us. These two attributes of God aren't contradictory. They are complementary. Ecclesiastes 3:11 captures the complexity of life and all its seasons. God is working in everything for a specific purpose, namely redemption. And he's given us a desire to grasp it all, but also the inability to do so. God leaves some things as mysteries, even to the wise. It's a reminder that we aren't God. And it's also an incentive to trust him with all the things we do not know. This is both comforting and humbling. Chapter 4 says a lot of our work ethic is driven by our need for control and superiority, which is pointless and exhausting. We're motivated by competition, jealousy, pride. But comparison is a terrible taskmaster. It never lets anyone rest. There's actually more joy and wisdom in working together. Greed wounds the greedy. If God has given you wealth, and you can live with an open hand, not focused on it, then that's where real blessing is found. Being occupied with God, not wealth, is the path to joy. We can't enjoy his gifts if we're focused on gaining more gifts. I perceived that whatever God does endures forever. Nothing can be added to it, nor anything taken from it. Ecclesiastes 3, verse 14. We strive to gain things that are fleeting and exhaust ourselves over a vapor. But here, we see that everything God sets in motion is immovable. It lasts. We can't add to it. We can't take it from it. It's fixed forever. How powerful he is and how weak we are. He's where the joy is. Let's pray. Oof. I need a haircut. Do you guys agree? All right. God, thank you for today. Thank you for this wonderful life. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity to preach your word and to play video games while I do it. To not lure people in with video games, but start conversations with video games. And then be able to ask them, hey, how's your relationship with Jesus? Do you have a relationship with Jesus? Lord, this opportunity is incredible, and you have provided every single conversation, whether those are conversations that you want me to experience because you want me to know and other people to know how to actually talk to people who try and attack the one true faith. God, I pray that you continue to provide people in this ministry to come alongside me, to help it, to provide for it, to love on each other in this ministry, and to have conversations that maybe are harder than others. Lord, I love you. Praise you. I want to love you more, so help me to love others so that I can love you more. Lord, we believe in you, but help us in our unbelief. Help us in those times where we are doubting. Help us to be more faithful. In your holy name we pray. Amen. All right. We got. What do we got? What do we got? Yewaj. How you doing? We also have. Ooh, nice. We have a couple people over on Twitch. I'm so glad to see you all. You have no idea how glad. I can actually hide this. All of it. Yep. There we are. I can hide all of that because we don't need that. What we do need is the video capture device to be on. Yes! Let's go! We got it. It is on. And we are starting Legends ZA. I think I'm going to go with this guy now because I actually am tan. You guys can't see it, so never mind. Maybe I'm just kidding myself. I am actually like I'm very tan. I am brown compared to my wife right now. And I love it. I love it. Summer, spring, fall, when it's sunny out and nice out, I should say. Love it. But winter is still my favorite. I have no idea why. I think it's just because all of my favorite sports are kind of like in the winter. Or at least you can play all of them in winter. So that's why I like it. I like cooler weather. So winter it is. All right, what is my name? I got to do a different name than I did on my first playthrough. So I'm going to go with Smingus Dingus is too long. I'm just going to go with my actual name then. Or here we go. Marcus. We can change the hair color? Nice. That's milk tea. Go with blue-gray. Yeah, that works. Change looks. Do we want the rounded eyes? We'll go light blue. I like that. Let's go. We're ready. We are ready. Dude, I actually like this version of toxic waste. These are delicious. Look at this cutscene, guys. Can everybody hear it okay? I can't remember what hitched a ride in his bag. I seriously can't remember what hitched a ride in his bag. What the heck? I'm so glad that the camera stuff is fixed in this game, because it was a headache to try and maneuver the camera in Pokemon X. Ooh! I did Chikorita on my first playthrough. Do we want another Chikorita? Because it does have a fairy typing upon Mega Evolution. Okay. Or do we want to just go Totodile? I don't want to do Tepig. We can get Tepig later. Before you get to touristing, would you mind helping me out with something? I just need to film you saying Hotel Z's a hidden gem of Lumios. Easy, right? No worries, if you're staying somewhere else, I just need a hand advertising the hotel. Lights, camera. Actually, let's wait a minute. The sound from that ad is gonna drown everything out. name is Jet, and I am the CEO of Quasartico Incorporated. Pokemon are mysterious and wholly magnificent creatures. They thrive abundantly. Hang on one second. I'm gonna join Discord. Don't switch. Ow! Ow! Oh, at 2:30 p.m. today? I never got that at all. Anybody in general wants to join the Discord call, they are free to do so. Sheesh, man. Being in a Discord server that's this large is cool, but also, like, not easy, because you have to clear notifications all the time if you have the undiagnosed OCD like I have. Like, I think I just need to exit out of more of the little tiny servers. What are they called? Inside of the actual big server. These diverse creatures wield many marvelous powers. It's up to all of us to work with them so we can live in harmony. In hopes of strengthening the bonds between people and Pokemon, we're imagining a new future for the city through our urban redevelopment plan. We've now employed our patented holotech in all corners of Lumios. So, our interactive guides can teach you more about your surroundings. A city even more beautiful than before awaits all of us. We hope you'll bear that in mind and pardon our construction. The mega evolution of Lumios City is coming, brought to you by Quasartico Incorporated. This city and its Pokemon are a wonder. I know you'll love them both. And on that note, let's go get filming. Chase after Panjam. Will do. Gonna have to battle in some back alley. Code denial it is. 'Cause nobody said otherwise. Gen 2 Pokemon. Gen 2 Pokemon are where it's at. I will never choose Tepig. Tepig is terrible. How much longer are you gonna drag your feet? I'm ready. It kind of sucks for this fight though, because Pancham is part grass type, right? Got him. We also got a good chunk of change there too. I keep forgetting that I can't hear audio when I use this. When I use my Switch, I can't hear anything. The game was phenomenal. I watched a couple of highlights. I was like, dang! Dang!
Yo,
Yo, what's up?
how's it going?
It's going. Who's in here?
It's Lucky.
Lucky. Oh, yo, what's up? I had to come into the actual like voice chat and see who it was.
No, you're good. You're good.
How you doing, brother?
I've been great, man.
Yeah.
I've been doing great.
Good.
Work's going good. Just got a shower and just got settled in for bed. So,
Great.
not going to bed yet, but just
Yeah.
getting relaxing and laying down. And I already did my study, Bible study for the night.
Oh, nice. You missed
Um,
our Bible study. We completed day 170 of the Bible in 365 today. Ecclesiastes 1 through 6.
Nice. I have been reading in cred. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I don't want to get it wrong. I've been reading Proverbs lately.
Okay.
Specifically Proverbs 31, understanding relationships, and from the women's side, like like kind of like the women's duty of the marriage. Not really, you know what I mean? Because it's different compared to modern day, you know.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one too. But I've just been trying to prepare myself for relationships. I'm not there yet, but
Yeah.
I've been learning patience a lot. That's mainly what I've been studying on. Outside of that is just being
Okay.
patient in life.
Interesting.
Is you can set your because one thing that I've learned is that you can set your schedule. Like you can be like, oh, I want to have kids at this age, and I want to get married at this age, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But you never truly get there
It's always God's time.
until God puts you there. Exactly. So you can have an outline of what you want around a certain age, but don't expect it, because then you are trying to be God in the sense of you're trying to control your life instead of letting Him guide you, and letting the Holy Spirit guide you throughout your own life,
Yeah.
and letting His work flow through you, rather than you try to do it on your own.
Right.
And it's been very helpful. Just being patient. I've been very patient lately. Just every day before work, I just pray, God, you guide me today. Let your will be done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a big thing that
So
in is it Matthew? God says, or well, Jesus says, who is God, says, "Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself." Right. So worry, because Jesus commanded
Exactly.
that. Worry is a sin. Worrying about tomorrow
right,
is not worth it in any sense.
yeah. There's one thing I want you to think about, and this is something that a family member that passed away recently told me. They weren't really close, but they were sort of close in the sense that they had a lot of wisdom. Think about it as tomorrow your bread is molded.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, just like
yesterday your bread is molded. Tomorrow are just the ingredients, or something like that. What is the
No, tomorrow?
like, you get
Tomorrow
the-
your bread will be molded. So take your daily bread
Word.
instead. Today you don't have
Yeah.
to get anything more than you absolutely need. God provides everything that you need
Exactly.
for today, each day. He provides your daily bread. He doesn't provide.
Your weekly bread. Yeah.
He doesn't provide. I did a sermon on this. He doesn't provide your right. Hang on one second. Let me actually go to my sermon and look at my notes quick, because
I'm just laughing
preached,
because we were talking about this and like,
preached on this last Sunday.
so like this, like a week from yesterday, or tomorrow, I mean.
Yeah, a week from tomorrow, I preached.
Mm.
Preached on this. It's one of the lessons actually.
And I
that took
haven't-
away.
I haven't been going to church lately because I don't have a
literally
ride.
wrote
I've been
this, by the
doing-
way, and I don't even remember what I said. He doesn't give us tomorrow grace. He doesn't give us tomorrow grace
Today's
today.
grace.
He gives us daily bread. So we have our daily bread. We have today's grace. We have today's sustenance for what we need. And tomorrow, all of that will be gone, rotted, if we try to hold on to so much of it. We have to renew ourselves in Christ every single day.
And that's why it's so
just like-
important.
It's just like when
to
he
be
says that his
grateful for what
mercies
you
are
have
new every day.
is yeah. Right.
His mercies are renewed every single day. Every 24 hours, his mercies are new. So, why live in what you did yesterday or what you're going to do tomorrow? Instead, wake up each morning and say, God, what do you have for me? How often do you wake up and you're like, oh, what the heck do I have to do today? I have to do this. No.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-mm.
Figure out what you have to do throughout the day after you wake up and give gratitude and
Yeah.
praise to God and ask Him first
We're
what
waking up.
what he wants and needs you to do.
Amen.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it was like I said like a minute ago. If you take for granted just waking up every day, man, it's gonna be rough whenever you just pass away in your sleep one day and you know, like you just went about your business like every day, like you were just gonna wake up every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to be grateful every day. You have to be in the present moment of God, because once you slip and you get out of that mindset that, oh, I'm gonna wake up every day, everything's gonna be all cupcakes and rainbows if I just like pray and stuff. Yeah, but at the same time, it's an active walk. Like you can't come to the table with just crumbs.
Mm-hmm.
You have to come with an empty stomach, ready to be filled with God every single day.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that I've learned, is to just be humble every day, because you don't know what someone's going through and on earth. And that's something that I've really learned to do, is just be humble, be respectful. And the most valuable resource that I have that I have recently fully comprehended is your time. That is the most important thing you could give to somebody, is your time. And so,
Jeez, Eternal Flow, that's little like moon blast thing there is wild.
yeah, it was cool. It gave me some Dragon Ball vibes of the Kamehameha.
I like how Tawny's just like, no, don't hit them with it.
Control the Force, young Padawan. But
Stinking cat. Keep jumping up on
But-
my lap and knocking over my controller.
that's the revelation of Christ that I've been living in lately, is just being in the present, just having a calendar set up for your life, but not having that be your set to date calendar, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like have an outline, but don't have that be your for certain. Like God guide you in that, and so that's what's really been hitting on my heart lately.
Yeah.
Good evening, Fade.
Good evening, my brothers and sisters in Christ. Good evening, Fade. How are you doing?
Did I say good morning? Or did I say good evening? I thought.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
I was about to say, if I said morning, it's not morning.
No, it is not. But
It's
that's
far-
okay
it's
if
far
it
from
is
it. Actually, it's not far from morning. It's only 2 hours, hour and a half actually.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, hour and a half from morning. Yeah, true. You doing all right? Why are you just doing all right? Why aren't you doing better? I know you didn't get to see your nephew today and everything, but you'll be alright. Maybe
But,
just maybe
where are you
if Maddie
from?
gets. Where am I from? Like state?
Like state-wise. Yeah.
I'm from Minnesota.
Oh, I'm a Vikings fan.
Oh,
I'm
really?
so sad we
Why?
lost Justin Jefferson. I'm so sad.
I wouldn't be that sad if I were you. Justin Jefferson, I think, is past his
Yeah.
peak.
I mean, he played decent, but he's not. Yeah. Like his first year when he was in the league was peak, but after that, I think you know what's crazy? I think when Jordan Addison was a rookie, I think Jordan Addison, our slot receiver, the number 2 guy, I thought he was doing better than Justin Jefferson his rookie year on our team with catches and targets and stuff.
Maybe.
I'm tired. It's been a week. Yeah, I feel you there.
It's been a week.
I feel you.
It has been a week, that's for sure. I watched Little Man all week, and he was a delight, but at the same time, he tires me out, man. And then went to work with him on Wednesday and tried to get stuff done and really just couldn't. Just straight up couldn't.
Oh.
And then today I was doing work all day until we went to the lake, and then while we were at the lake I was making sure people were not drowning and all of that stuff because we had our youth lake day today.
Oh, you lucky. I want to go to the lake, bro. I want to go fishing.
Dude, we are the land of 10,000 lakes, but we actually have like 15,000. So crazy.
That's actually nuts.
Wisconsin always tries
What was I gonna
to say that they have more lakes, but our
Mhm.
our standard for lakes in Minnesota is actually way higher than Wisconsin's. And like Wisconsin has 12,000 about per their standards. Their standards for lakes are I think it's 3 acres is a lake, which here
Right.
that would be a pond. And in Minnesota, we have about 12 or about 11,500 10-acre or more lakes. Like our lakes have to be 10 acres or more. Like in order to be classified as a lake, it has to be at least 10 acres.
Oh wow.
And so, yeah, by their standard, we would have like 15,000. Like we have a ton of lakes.
Right.
We at least have a ton of places that you can swim as well.
But I want to tell you about work. I have lately got some new items on the menus.
Mm-hmm.
Not just jalapeno poppers anymore.
Oh yeah.
So I added a coworker. He is really good with combinations. So one thing we did was I took our apple habanero, um, apple habanero uh, barbecue sauce,
Okay.
and what we did is um, we did the peppers with the cream cheese, and then what we did is we put crushed pineapple with the cream cheese, like mixed it together in the cream cheese, and gave it a sweet and spicy. Like, cause I was like, well, what the heck? Like, we have sweet, right? Like we have
Yeah.
sweet foods, and we have spicy, but how can we get like a mix of both, like inside of this? And he had this idea with fruit, and everyone loves it. Like we put pineapple in with the apple habanero. If you want a summer vibe, we some people put, oh man, um crushed strawberries and something. No, it's not crushed strawberries. So what we do is we cut the strawberries in half, like you would a jalapeno, and we cut the middle out, and we fill the middle with cream, like you would a, uh, like the same thing you would do, the same setup for a jalapeno, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the cream cheese, but it would be sweet cream cheese, not just regular. And then we would put, um, like chocolate over the top, or something sugary over the, to have a dessert. And everyone's been loving that. And we sell smoothies now. We're trying to like we want to make it like a summer vibe this summer. Like that's probably how we're gonna get the most sales.
You're gonna have seasonal stuff, is what you're saying?
Seasonal, yeah.
And then are you gonna have fall seasonal stuff
Yeah,
and
fall.
winter seasonal stuff, or are you not gonna be open during the winter?
We're not gonna be open during the winter. Cause what I'm hoping is, with how the weather is here in Missouri, with it being,
Oh, you're in Missouri now instead of, or have you always been in Missouri? I thought you were in like.
I've always been in Missouri, but
I thought you were in Chicago
Well,
area.
it started in Missouri. Yeah, but I traveled to Chicago with my food truck attached to my truck.
Okay.
I would pull it, and then have it set, and then I would detach the food truck from my truck, and then just go park my truck. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm back in Missouri now. Just doing some local places near me. Like I did a local YMCA, and I set it up near there so people would, after they get done with the workout, they come over and get some food or a smoothie or something like that. And the kids love it. I hear the kids all the time. They're like, "Mom, can we get a smoothie?"
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what 90% of what the kids want. I'm like, "Yeah, we have one of the best smoothies here," and
Mm-hmm.
it's just a fun time and just a good vibe.
That's awesome. I'm super glad that you're doing well. So you bought a bunch of food trucks now, right?
Correct. We currently have 5 now.
So do you have a few in Chicago still then, and you are just back in Missouri with like trying to start up a couple of food trucks in your state?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I have one set up near that YMCA area, because near that YMCA we have we have a golf course, and we have some other outside area to where 3 could just come to one to my
Yeah.
food truck.
What like city?
And I'm in what city? Springfield, Missouri.
Oh, really? Dude, I was just
Yeah.
in Springfield.
Really?
Yeah, last month I was in Springfield. We did a soccer camp there for one of the missions trips that I went on.
At the YMCA?
No, at Evangel.
Oh, I love Evangel. Such a good college.
It's a really cool campus, and they just updated all of their like facilities and everything too.
Nice. Yeah, I was on the one off of Battlefield,
Nice.
and so I'm trying to find a second a location for my. I'm trying to find another location for my second food truck. I have one in Chicago. I do have one in Chicago.
Should make
And
your
then
way
I
to Joplin.
have. That might be where I set my other one up at. I don't know where though.
Get somebody to work it in Joplin and set it up there somewhere. Figure out some
Because
permits
right now
to
we
set
have.
it up there.
Right. Because currently I have 3 people per truck, including me. I work as well. So 14 counting me. So because of the 5 trucks. I don't have the other 2 out yet, or 3 out yet. So I have the one here in Missouri and the one here in Chicago, and the one in Chicago, but I don't have the 3 yet.
Yeah.
Did you ever want to start an actual restaurant or just stick with food trucks? Stick with food trucks. Reason being, me with my autism, I can't stand overwhelming amounts of space. Like a restaurant, how it has such large square footage, it would overwhelm the crap out of me. You know what I mean? To deal with the kitchen, the line.
As far as
you know
like
what I mean? All the
setting
tables.
stuff up, because if you owned it, you wouldn't have to deal with any of that. You just leave it up to the managers and stuff like that. Like obviously for the first couple months, you would have to train the manager in on how to do everything, but
True. Oh, that is true. But with food trucks, for me, it's just so much easier for me to just be like, okay, we have to do this. You know what I mean? At this part, or this person does this, and this person does this, and then what we'll do is that'll be the rotation for that shift or whatever before we relocate, and then when we relocate, we'll flip it around and see what everybody wants to do and all that stuff. We worked that out pretty fine.
yeah.
And another thing for restaurants is finances. Because the only thing I have to pay for right now is the ingredients and stuff that I'm buying, and gas. That's the only thing, well, and the permits. But that's it. I don't have to pay large amounts of taxes on, I have to pay taxes on it, but it wouldn't be as large as it would be an actual building.
Fade, I'm glad that you went mini golfing with mom and dad and you got your glasses. How do your new
Stuff like
glasses
that.
look? Yeah, that sounds awesome, man. But yeah, like I said, Joplin, it's a pretty big town. It's only about an hour, 15 minutes away from Springfield, right?
Do you know any Christian places in Joplin?
Yep, Forest Park, the giant church
Okay.
that's right there on the like.
Oh yeah, by the high school.
By the
Right?
high school.
By the new high school? The new high school, the one that just recently got built. I think there's a
It's
church
not-
near there. I'm
it's
not
not
sure.
right next to it. No, Forest Park is right on the
Oh.
like the cross. You know the cross section of the 2 busiest streets in Joplin, 2 busiest roads, like the 2 main ones.
Yeah,
What
the
was it
big
called?
white cross.
Ridgeline roads, or whatever.
Yeah, the one with the big white cross.
Has big. It was one of the buildings that got like a ton of damage and stuff to it during that giant tornado in 2011. So it's changed since then. But yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about, area-wise. Yeah.
But it's Forest Park. It's right there on the corner of Ridgeline Road and whatever other road that is. And
Okay.
that's actually that's where we stayed. My wife, my son, a whole bunch of our mission team all stayed at the church's missions house while we were down in Missouri and doing all those soccer camps.
Oh, what gives you a headache? Fade.
They give me his glasses. They give me a headache
Oh.
because my eyes haven't adjusted yet. 'Cause
Oh,
your
I
eyes
didn't
haven't
see the
adjusted yet.
comment.
Did they give you a new prescription?
Probably. That'd be the only thing that makes sense to me.
Oh, okay. So it's a new prescription. That's why you needed new glasses. I thought for some reason that your glasses broke, and so you got new ones. By the way, where did you, Mom and Dad, go mini golfing? Where did you guys go play putt-putt? Summerland? Oh, Summerland. All right. I mean, it's not the greatest course, but I suppose it is, like, the only course in St. Cloud.
But the reason why I was asking about Christian places is because
They have two
I got
now?
the Bibles, by the way. I
Nice.
picked those up today from the local Christian bookstore. We do have one.
Which
by
one?
me.
Which one did you get? NKJV, NASB, ESV,
NSV
NSV,
or
or ESV?
NLT. I mean, New
N-
Living Translation.
New Living Translation. That's a thought for thought translation. It's a little
Is that-
bit less accurate than the NKJV, ESV, and NASB. It's like NIV, like the New International Version, and NLT. They're both kind of just thought for thought. And then you have even more so thought for thought once you get into like the Message translation. And other stuff.
Okay. But yeah, we go around also asking people for Bibles when they order.
Mm-hmm.
So
There's also a place in
it's-
Buffalo, but we wanted Val's on the way there. Oh, of course, dude. Of course. If you don't go to Val's when you're going to Summerland, what are you actually doing, dude? What are you doing?
Wait, what's Val's?
Val's.
I don't know Minnesota.
So Val's is pretty much we'll call it a fry shop because it's really not that great of burgers. It's really not that great of anything but their fries. Their fries are just phenomenal.
Like they're the bomb, pretty much.
Yeah, they're the best fast food fries, and I can't even
Gotcha.
really say it's fast food because it's not that fast. They take their time doing everything, but it's one location,
Honestly.
very small. They have a tiny, tiny little waiting area for you to go and order your food at a kiosk, at a screen, so that it gets
Oh,
sent
gosh.
back to them in the kitchen. They have like 5 or
fancy.
6 people inside of this little kitchen cooking all of the food, and it's always packed, always busy. And
Sheesh.
it's located in St. Cloud, Minnesota, and it is known like far and wide outside of just St. Cloud. Like it is a Minnesota staple. It's not just a St. Cloud staple. Like
Gotcha.
they have the best fries of any fast food place that I've ever tasted. And I can't even really say that it's fast food, man, because they take their time doing it because they're so busy all the time. And it's the only location, and it's super tiny, but yet they thrive. I think another reason they're so popular and people want to keep coming back to it is because their prices aren't that steep. Like, yes, if you get a ton of food, the prices are going to go up, right? But if you just stick to the regular fry, which the regular fry fills the entire bottom of your bag and covers your burger, by the way, if you just stick to the regular fry or the meal that you're getting, like, it's going to be pretty inexpensive. It's not going to be super expensive at Val's.
I'm not caring about the price. I care about the freaking calories at this point.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. So worth it.
Count diabetes.
It's worth or it's what my wife calls hip worthy. It's worth the amount of calories that you're going to get on your hips, you know what I mean? Hip worthy 100%. Yeah, it's $30 for 3 double cheeseburgers, fries, and 2 shakes. Can't forget the
I'm going
milkshakes. The
now.
milkshakes are all right, but like obviously you have to get a milkshake and dip your fries in it. You're here in the USA, of course.
Yes. I've actually done. I thought it was super freaking disgusting dipping fries in a milkshake until I actually did it. And I was like, dude, this is like the best combo I've ever tried.
Yeah, and
It's so good.
so the big thing about Val's fries is that they use popcorn salt on their fries
Really?
instead of regular salt. So it's popcorn salt. So the fries taste different. They are pretty salty, but like the flavor of it is, I don't know how to explain it other than just phenomenal. It's
Okay.
so good.
Here's a question I have to ask you. I have to ask you this.
Yeah.
Have you or your wife had their sweet tea? Do they have sweet tea? Sweet tea
Val's
is
doesn't
my
have sweet tea.
favorite drink.
Val's doesn't have
Doesn't?
sweet tea.
Oh.
Minnesota, like, sweet tea is more of a southern Midwest and southern thing.
Oh, so what is northern?
The
Just
northern
like soda and stuff?
yeah, pop up here is the regular thing. So
Soda
you would do
pop, tomato.
Yeah.
Potato.
you do like a Dr. Pepper or just milkshakes. Dairy Queen's is a Minnesota started business.
Mhm.
If you didn't know that. Just
My
regular
stepdad.
Mountain Dew. But it's
My
not.
stepdad and I went to. Go ahead. What were you saying?
But like, Dr. Pepper and Dew aren't just a Minnesota thing. So if I was saying like, what's the Minnesota thing to do?
Like, what is something that you would see? I'm not meaning just Minnesota. I mean like up north. Like
Up
you said,
north.
sweet tea is more of a southern thing. Like,
Yeah,
I'm wondering
sweet
if
tea,
there is something
like
that's up
having
north.
sweet tea at restaurants and stuff like that. Unless you're at like a fancier fast food restaurant, it's not a thing.
You're
Like
not getting
we
it.
have sweet tea at Culver's, we have sweet tea at Subway, right?
I see. Okay.
We just don't have sweet tea at like little hole in the wall places like that. Whereas in Missouri or in Texas or in Arkansas or in Oklahoma, the 4-state area, you can get sweet tea at pretty much every restaurant.
Literally everywhere.
Yeah.
Literally.
Which to me is crazy.
But what was I gonna say? Crap, I forgot what I was gonna say now. Darn it. Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, there's not really certain northern drinks. I would say Arnie Palmer.
I hate when this happens.
Arnie Palmer? You ever had an Arnold Palmer? Sweet tea and lemonade? We do that.
Yes.
You can pretty much get
Yes.
sweet tea lemonade anywhere in Minnesota, even at regular fast food restaurants, because they usually have some sort of
But
tea.
you can't get a regular sweet tea.
But you can't get a regular sweet tea.
Makes no sense.
But if you
It's so
find
stupid.
somewhere that was opened by a Texan, then you're gonna
Mhm.
you're gonna be able to get sweet tea. Like if you go to Popeyes, you get sweet tea. You go to Cane's, you get sweet tea. You go to Chick-fil-A, you get
Oh.
sweet tea.
Of course, man. You gotta get sweet tea, bro.
Dude, at Raising
Especially if you're
Cane's, you
down
have
south.
to. At Raising Cane's, you have to. Like their sweet tea is
Oh.
bomb.com, bro.
I remember what I was gonna say now. My stepdad and I, a couple weeks ago, we went to Branson, Missouri.
Yeah.
We that. What do you mean?
I,
mean,
I find Branson to be very mid.
Annoying?
Very
Mid? It's. There's only two reasons why I go to Branson, right? Silver Dollar City, obviously, for its reasons. And I go fishing with my stepdad
Yeah.
5 times out of the year. And so we went fishing, and the 3 things we had in the boat, right? Like, this was an open bay of water, okay? This was not near the shore, so we were in a boat. We had a gallon of sweet tea, we had a cooler for the fish, and we had a speaker for the music. And that's all we needed for the day. Well, and our fishing poles and fishing stuff. But, like, besides that, that was the only 3 things we had. We left our phones in the car, and we just, had a good time and just listened to the good old Hank and Waylon out on the water.
Also, I love Missouri. I really do, but I also find Missouri to be, I find it to be mid because I only love Missouri
is mid.
because of the people that are there.
I agree.
The people that I love
hate-
are there in Joplin and everything, and so that's why I'm like, yeah, great. I'll go to Missouri again next year or whatever, maybe. But I find the state in general to be very mid. What is there to do there other than go to Branson or go to restaurants? Nothing.
Dude,
There's nothing there.
I
You can
lived
go to
in
Kansas City.
I lived in well, I went to the hospital for my stomach issues. Did I tell you about this? I think
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
In Columbia, Missouri.
Ugh.
All the way up north. Right?
Yeah.
So I go all the way up north for my hospital stuff and whatever, and I live there.
Mhm.
And my mom works at the university. So, by the way, we don't live there anymore because I live on my own now.
Yeah.
But besides the point, my mom was like, "Okay, there's gonna be stuff to do here, right?" Well, turns out there is not a lick to do in Columbia, Missouri that does not surround the college in any
Yeah.
way, shape, or form. Whether
Yeah.
it be sporting events or the hospital, there's literally almost nothing to do besides a couple restaurants and a hardware store.
and I love my Missouri friends, but I serve with Missouri people in Northern Ireland every year too. And every single one of them overhypes their state. They overhype Missouri so
I'm not-
much. Like, dude, you're
Oh,
in
I don't hype it up
Tornado.
at all.
You're
I agree, it's mid.
you're in Tornado Alley,
Literally.
and
Literally, yeah.
and then like anytime there's not tornadoes, it's dry and hot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, other than going to a public pool or something like that where you have to deal with people like kids who pee all in the pool and everything and going to car shows and stuff, there's nothing to do there. You have the Ozarks, but the Ozarks are only fun for a little bit of time. You have Branson. Branson is mid as heck.
It is mid. It's very mid.
Like,
Hey, I'm not gonna disrespect though. Branson does have a few good hiking trails,
yeah,
so I will not disrespect that.
yeah.
I love their
I would
hiking
go
trails.
there.
So freaking cool.
I mean, like, I can go hiking anywhere, right? So I go to Branson. If I go to
Right.
Branson, I'm more so going there for,
The people
like
there.
the theme parks and stuff.
Mhm.
Which also still pretty mid. Like, I've been to a lot better. We have one that's better here in Minnesota. It's called Valley Fair.
Oh, Valley Fair is there?
Yeah.
Oh, I've always wanted to ride some of their roller coasters that they have.
Yeah. Steel
Hang
Venom.
on, I'm gonna. Say it again?
Steel Venom.
I like I've heard of it before.
Where I live.
Valley Fair
Only been
roller
there once.
coasters.
Valley Fair's not far from where you live. It's an hour and a half.
That's not that far.
I mean, yeah.
Renegade.
For USA people, it's not that far, but it's still an hour and a half drive, so it's a little bit of an adventure. You gotta at least. So, my rule of thumb is if I'm going somewhere, I have to stay double the amount that I'm driving. So, if I have to drive a total of 4 hours, I'm staying at a specific place for at least 16 hours. Like, to and from, I gotta drive total 8 hours. I'm staying somewhere for at least 16 hours, which usually means if I'm going up to Duluth, I'm staying overnight somewhere. Right? Like, I'm not going up there for a freaking day trip, because that's just horrible. Sounds absolutely
that's
awful.
That's not how our father is, though. We drive like 2 hours away and we go pack that night because he doesn't want to spend money on a hotel.
Yeah. See, if I go down to the cities, sure, that's fine, because I can stay there for a total of 8 hours throughout the entire day, right? Because we leave early morning. I stay there for 8 hours, come back up. There's a ton of stuff to do in the cities. Ton of stuff down there. So
Yeah.
you can hang out down there for 8 hours. You can do a whole bunch of different things. I took our friend Landon, our mission friend Landon, there for 2 separate days, and we did stuff for a total of 8 hours each of those days. Like, we went to
Ooh, I
Minnehaha
have a new
Falls,
game.
we went to MOA, and we walked around there. We went into the theme park that's in MOA. Oh yeah, we have Mall of America as well. We have the biggest mall in America in Minnesota.
I have a game you should play. If
Nah.
you're interested.
Okay,
I
well,
love MOA.
I feel like
I love MOA.
Mall of America. It's cool for people that don't live in Minnesota.
Well, if you don't live in Minnesota, MOA is one of the attractions that you absolutely have to see.
Like, I was there once. I probably won't go again because it's.
It's not just a mall. It's
And
the
there's a
biggest
theme
mall.
park.
There's a theme park in the middle. It's super cool. There's a ton of stores that we don't have other places that you live. But, yeah, you're right. It is a mall. We have malls everywhere in Minnesota. But it's an entirely different mall than what we usually are used to. Can you get the same stuff from the different stores as this one? Yes.
I hate this game.
I have
The
a
game that I'm
question
playing?
for you.
What's up?
The game that I'm playing or what?
Oh,
No, the game I'm playing.
I forgot. Oh my god. I forgot your name, but I feel like it'll come back to me. Oh my goodness.
Marcus?
Call me.
I would have
Thank
never guessed that. Yeah. No. I eat for Jesus.
Yeah, you can just call me I Eat or Marcus. Yeah, either one works.
Okay. Have you tried Rainbow Six Siege?
Yeah, I have.
Do you not like it?
No, I don't like it at all.
It's a search and destroy game.
It's so much fun, though.
It's a search and destroy game, but it's a tactical shooter.
the
is what
tactics-
it's called.
Yeah, it's fun because you actually have to use your ears.
Search and destroy is way more fun for me than any other of the tactical shooters that I have ever played.
Is Search and Destroy like a game, or is it just a
It's-
game mode?
It's a game mode in Call of Duty.
Yeah, but Call of Duty. See, Rainbow Six Siege is like the opposite of Call of Duty. Like Call of Duty, people just run and gun and just run into buildings and just shoot people. Rainbow
Well,
Six
in
Siege,
Search and Destroy,
you
they
have to
don't just
actually
run
use.
and gun. In Search and Destroy, you actually do have to be tactical about stuff, otherwise you will not do very well.
Complete the objective. Yeah.
You were also like a semi-pro though.
Yeah. I won some money on Search and Destroy stuff.
Like I'm currently not diamond. What is it called? What is the highest rank in Siege?
I have no clue.
Champ?
I have no clue.
I think that's the highest. I haven't been on the game in a while. I haven't played this season.
Ask my brother. He plays Siege.
Siege. Champ, then that's probably champ. I'm the highest. Like I've been playing the game for literally like 8 years.
Yeah.
Like it's just something about, and it's also something about the different operators that you can use, which makes it fun as well. And their different abilities. Champion. Yeah, champion.
Yeah.
Our other brother.
Short for
was-
champion would be champ.
Champ. Yeah.
That's
Our other brother was Emerald.
Which Emerald's still really good.
Yeah.
Really good. See, the difference between Emerald and Champ is just grinding. Like, you just have to play the game constantly to get it. Like, skill gap, I feel like they're all pretty much around the same skill gap from that point on. But you just have to stay consistent with ranking up, you know? It's like Marvel Snap. It kind of ticks me off because when I got on Marvel Snap, right, I pushed to Infinite on day 1, Marcus,
Yeah.
and I got to rank 865, okay? I got there on like day 3, right? I got on the game 2 days later, and you want to know what my rank was? 20,000.
Jeez.
Just in 2 days. It's awful. It's
I'll play Marvel Snap and up depends on what you guys are talking about.
it's just a when you hit Infinite, you have a certain number of rank.
Mhm.
Like rank 1 up to like rank, I think it's like 30,000 is the highest or whatever. But you have to constantly play to maintain that rank number 1 spot. Like I got to rank 865. You don't just stay at rank 865. You have to play to earn that spot. And I hate games that are like that. Like that's why I love Siege. Is I got to champion and I'll just wait till the next season because I mean there's nothing really much else. I claimed my champ charm for this season. I have to play to earn it, but that's not very many games to play and earn it, and then I just get off the game. Like, you know what I mean?
Every single season that
It's
I
boring.
have ever played Marvel Snap, I have made Infinite, and I no longer play Snap anymore because I'm just bored of it. It's really sad.
Yeah. No, I don't blame you. That's why I'm getting bored of it, but I haven't found a game for me on mobile. That's why I got ticked off at that one game that you played because not ticked off at you, but just the situation because it was only a game on PC, not on mobile.
Yeah.
And so I was like, wow, I really wish I could play this game.
I mean, it's kind of
I wasn't able to.
Corpheus Championships. Is that
Yeah.
what you mean? Yeah.
Yes.
It's still in development too, so it makes
Oh, I
sense.
see.
Yeah.
Because I really love the outline of the game and the concept of the game, but it's like, crap, I can't
It's
play
a
it yet.
phenomenal game. He just needs
It
to
is.
have a finished product before releasing. Like that's the main issue that every
Development.
company has, and he did the exact same thing, and so I stopped playing it as well. Like, love the concept, love the idea of the game, want to continue to play the game, but just cannot.
It's got to be ready before you can.
Before I play it again, it's got to be completely ready. If he hits me up to continue to be a sponsee of the game, I will probably say that exact same thing. Like, it has to be complete before I play it again.
Right. And that's why I'm also ready for, I don't know if you've heard of the game yet, but you have PC, you could play The Bazaar. That's a really fun game that I've been trying to watch and learn how to play.
Yeah.
I guess I can play all these games now because I got my computer.
So. Oh, actually, you can't play it.
Should
That's my
I keep
The Bazaar you can't play. Should you keep what? Sorry.
Should I keep some of these current Pokemon, like Fletchling? Should I get Talonflame and keep it? Because I really didn't use Talonflame that much in Pokemon X. Maybe I should keep Fletchling. I'll keep Fletchling.
Oh my goodness. People running around with shotguns.
Keep Fletchling, get rid of Bunnelby, and this one again? Scatterbug, Pichu, and Weedle. Do not need them. And definitely don't put Mareep in my party, that's for sure.
Dude, I'm so excited. I just got done watching Venom 3 tonight.
You're excited
The
about Venom 3?
movie. No, I've watched it already. Tonight.
Oh, okay. What are you excited about then? Brand New Day?
The new Spider-Man movie.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, brand new day. When does it come out?
For that.
It comes out the end of this
Comes
month,
out
right?
August. No, July 27th, I believe. Hang on,
Yeah,
let me look it up. I don't
July-
wanna say- I don't
July
wanna give you a wrong
something.
date.
It's
Yeah.
a summer release. I don't know.
Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Well, summer could be
Uh,
August too. It's not August. I
12
know that.
days. 12 days. July 31st.
July 31st. Okay.
Literally 12
I
days.
have to convince mom and dad to take me on release day.
Wait, no.
I don't have to convince
Huh?
mom and dad
Yeah,
to take
July
me.
1st.
What's up?
If you convince mom and dad that you are able to drive out to Wilmer, I will take you on the day before release day. Because
I
we
could
always
convince them.
we always have the showing. I think it's at like 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock on the. So it'll be the 30th, and Rocky, me, Will, Ben are all going.
Hang on,
to see
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, if you can convince them that you are ready to drive yourself out to Wilmer, you drive out here and we'll go.
I drive myself pretty much everywhere.
That's great. It doesn't change my statement though, brother.
I know. I drive on I-94.
It's crazy because there was so little releases of Marvel and DC stuff this year. Like, yeah, there was Supergirl, and yeah, there's Spider-Man, but there was so little releases of comic books, like comic book films, that
Is it Supergirl? Oh,
yeah, Supergirl came out this month. But anyway, there's so
did Superman one come out too?
dude, can you not interrupt me?
I'm sorry.
There's so little releases of these comic book films that Maddie and I didn't get our annual bucket.
Hmm.
We usually get a bucket every single year, and refills are $10 instead of 15. And so we usually go in, get a refill in the bucket, and get our flavors and all that stuff in there, and then you get one free refill while you are still at the movie theater. So you always get your free refill on the way out, and then when you come back in with your bucket for the next movie, you only have to pay $10 again. So if you go to three movies in a year, it pays for the bucket. So, but this year, we didn't even get a bucket because so little movies that we actually wanted to see that were superhero films came out. Like, literally, it's just been, I think Fantastic Four and Thunderbolts and Superman all came out last year.
I came with you to Fantastic Four.
Did you?
Yeah.
To Parkwood 18, though.
Huh?
To Parkwood 18. Or Parkwood Cinema. The St.
We
Cloud.
went to Market, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah, the St. Cloud Theater. That's Parkwood 18. Marcus Cinema is a company that owns a bunch of different theaters.
They have every spawn blocked off. I'm 15 and 33. I'm playing COD.
Oh.
No wonder why you couldn't hear me. I was muted.
Oh.
Jeez.
Playing COD.
I was like,
new
what, are you guys
COD
ignoring me?
24/7.
No, we weren't ignoring you.
No, I know, but I was muted, so like I thought I was unmuted. But the new He-Man movie came out this year that I watched. I watched Spider-Man. I seen Venom.
I wanted to go see He-Man in theaters, but I figured I can just watch it when it comes out in like out of theaters.
DVD, yeah.
Not DVD, but streaming.
Oh, streaming. I forget that's a thing now. Nobody looks forward to DVDs.
Only thing is, it's
Rip.
probably going to be on one of the two platforms that I don't have, like Paramount Plus or Peacock.
We have Paramount.
But I don't.
Sorry,
But no, I can't, because we had to get our own Netflix and everything, because your Netflix didn't allow us on it. and same thing with like Disney Plus. Disney Plus does the IP address crap. So
That makes me mad because now I can't watch Daredevil.
yeah,
I hate Disney because of that reason.
Disney
Like,
and
it's-
Netflix
like, wait.
both do that. It's annoying, but it's whatever.
I don't have Netflix. I only got Disney to watch the Kenobi series.
How's it going, Timmy? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it.
Do you like Star Wars?
Star Wars? Yeah, I like Star Wars.
Did you watch
I
the
watched-
Kenobi series?
I did.
I really liked it.
I think Kenobi got too much hate. I think
No,
it
I
was a lot
disagree.
better. I think that Kenobi was a lot better than a lot of people were saying. I think it
I
got
don't
way.
think he had too much hate.
I think it got way too much heat. I think that it was a lot better than people were saying. Everybody
Oh.
said that it sucked.
Oh, I thought you were saying Obi-Wan in the show
No.
was hated. Never mind. I understand what you're saying now. Yeah. No, I love the Kenobi series. The fact that they brought back Hayden Christensen, Ewan McGregor, and all of them.
Yeah.
Was great.
That's what I'm saying.
I loved it.
What were you saying now, D-Man?
Oh, I said I watched the Mandalorian series.
Mandalorian is phenomenal. Phenomenal.
I love Boba Fett.
The fact that the Boba Fett series was basically just what would it be season 4 of Mandalorian was crazy to me.
Yep.
Who's Boba Fett again? I watched this
Boba
so
Fett.
long ago.
Boba Fett is a character in the original trilogy, and I guess in the sequel trilogy if you count him as a kid. Who is in the Mandalorian series. He's another bounty hunter. He's a pseudo Mandalorian. He's not a legitimate Mandalorian, but like born into it type of thing. His dad was a
'Cause Rex is
like
a
a proper
Mandalorian,
Mandalorian.
right?
His dad was a proper Mandalorian.
Wasn't Rex a Mandalorian
Rex.
from the trilogy?
For some reason, the part of the Mandalorian that I know off the top of my head is when Baby Yoda is doing like the Mandalorian training and he's using the wrist.
Oh, I love Baby Yoda.
It's not Baby Yoda.
Or whatever his name is. I
Say his
don't know.
actual name. Say his actual name.
I don't know.
Grogu.
I don't remember. I haven't. Grogu?
Grogu. Grogu. Grogu.
Grogu. Grogu knows the Force. Let the Force be with you.
Grogu Force knows.
Is he the same species or whatever as Yoda?
Yeah. Which is why
He looks exactly like Yoda.
He has
like the
the
baby
Force.
version.
which is why well there's rumors that maybe he was Yoda's son or something like that. But that's why Luke had an interest in training him.
I was gonna say something, but I probably shouldn't. Never mind. Yeah, it's a guy.
Unless you didn't see that part of the series, Destin.
I watched like the original season.
That was it?
That's probably it. Yeah.
Oh dude, there's like 4 or 5 seasons of it now.
So much more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very good.
Never got too much into Star Wars. I watched like Revenge of the Sith or whatever.
Revenge of the Sith is the best one of the second trilogy. But
Facts.
the rest of
Facts.
the rest of that trilogy specifically is kind of mediocre. Like I liked them still. I'm not saying that they're horrible, but they aren't anything compared to Revenge of the Sith or Return of the Sith.
Revenge. I think.
Revenge. It's Revenge of the Sith, right?
Revenge.
Yeah. Revenge of the Sith is my favorite, and then
Yo, what's
Return
up,
of the
sunshine?
Jedi, which is the last when he dies. What?
Return of the. You liked Return of the Jedi?
Yes. When he killed the Emperor and saved Luke.
Oh,
yes.
okay. I
when Darth Vader dies.
That's Empire, isn't it?
No. The Empire is the one where Han Solo and Leia take down the Forest people. No, that is New Hope. That's New Hope.
Forest people.
Sorry. Empire Strikes Back. Which one is that one?
Empire Strikes Back, I'm pretty sure, is when the Empire strikes back after the attack in the second one.
Wow.
And that's when the Ewoks are in there.
Yes. That's right.
The Ewoks is the third movie, I'm pretty sure.
All I know is that Return of the Jedi is the last movie because of Darth Vader dying. That's the only way that I know that that's the last movie.
Hang on a second.
I remember, like, I truly know about Star Wars is people say that it got worse after it got sold. Like, way worse.
Yeah, oh yeah, Star Wars sucks now. So bad. It's a
Yeah,
new,
'cause
it's a
Disney
New
took
Hope,
it
The
over.
Empire Strikes Back, and then Return of the Jedi. Yes. So, in my opinion, the first trilogy is phenomenal, and Empire Strikes Back is the best of those three movies. Then it's Return of the Jedi second, then A New Hope, then it's Revenge of the Sith. Actually, I would put Revenge of the Sith above New Hope. Then it's then it is it Attack of the Clones?
Clone Wars.
No, Clone Wars is the series.
No?
Clone Wars is the animated
no-
series, which is phenomenal. But yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
but there's
counting
no
that.
clone
It's
in the
Attack-
trilogy. There's no.
No, in the second trilogy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hang on. Star Wars second.
Attack of the Clones. Yeah, there you go. Attack of the Clones is
Oh, that is the one.
is
Yeah,
fifth.
oh yeah, that's younger. That is younger.
Younger
Anakin. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Younger, youngish, kind of. Yeah. The,
Younger,
the movie
yeah.
where him and Padme get married.
Yes. Which is an
Spoiler
amazing movie,
alert, by the way, guys, if you haven't watched it.
Anakin!
Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it.
Oh, I've seen all of them.
No, I'm saying to any viewers that are watching right now.
You
Sunshine.
said
Oh,
to
just
the
like your
Sith Sith, not join them?
That's Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
all I
okay.
know, but
You were supposed to destroy the Sith, not
Or the
join
Sith,
them.
not join them.
What did you say?
Bring
Nothing,
balance
nothing,
to the
Sunshine. I'm
Force.
just saying, how's
No,
it
leave
going?
it in
What are you up to?
darkness.
But yeah,
You
so
are my brother,
then
Anakin.
I would say Attack of the Clones is number 5 on the list of like best ones, and then Phantom Menace, and then the newest 3 don't count. They're not Star Wars.
Wait, I have a question.
The newest 3
Which one is the one?
just get deleted.
Right. Which one is the one that Obi-Wan and Anakin attacked Count Dooku in the cave?
When Anakin kills him,
No. That's in
When they-
the.
just when they
that's
fight
in
him?
the,
or when Yoda
yeah, just
fights
when they
him.
fight him. Yeah, when Yoda fights him, and then
That's
Anakin
Attack of the
and
Clones.
Obi-Wan. That's Attack of the Clones. Okay.
And then
Because
in
that's when he gets his arm cut off the first time.
yes, and then in Revenge of the Sith, Anakin kills him.
Seth kills Count Dooku. Yeah. I think that's when he started turning bad. When he followed
Oh, he started
Palpatine's
turning bad
orders.
immediately. If you watch the latest 3 movies, he started turning bad immediately. After after they started training him in the ways, because Palpatine was influencing him at every turn. But that's kind of what fully set him towards the dark side already, because he imbalanced his force when he killed for revenge rather than killing to protect.
For justice. Yeah.
And he didn't give a fair trial, which is what he needed to do, and that's what the Jedi Order always does, is give a fair trial.
That's why they went to arrest him.
Like he would have obviously gotten killed, right? But they require law and order. They're the law and order, essentially the cops of the universe. And Anakin didn't give him that trial. But yeah, overall, of the main continuity, though, that's my order. And then I would put, like, what is the
No, that's not true. That is not true. I will tell you why. About Anakin not letting him stand on trial. Because of the fact that... Remember the part where... Mace Windu told him, he said, he's too dangerous to be left alive. And then Anakin, no, he must stand trial.
No.
And then that's when...
No, because Palpatine was sitting there whispering in his ear during that time. He faked like he got captured, and then Dooku looked at him and was like, "What? You're gonna have this guy kill me? You're gonna have this guy kill me?" And then he killed him.
I keep seeing like the edits on my TikTok. It's of Darth Vader fighting Obi-Wan, and he's like, "You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker." And it's like, that's a cool edit.
But so for me, the order that I just said is the main order of the continuity, or main continuity order. But then if you add in movies like what's Rogue One, if you add in Rogue One, I would put Rogue One, for me personally, right above A New Hope. Like right behind Revenge of the Sith, and in between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. But those 5 movies are just phenomenal, like phenomenal movies. And then I would put the other 2 movies at the bottom.
Okay. Off topic, but every live-action Spider-Man movie, rank them best to worst.
Live action?
Yeah.
Can I rank
like
worst
all 3
to
universes
best instead?
Yeah, do that. That's that.
I'll do worst to best instead. I would say, well, personally, this is just a personal opinion. The Amazing Spider-Man movies, in my opinion, are extraordinary. I loved both of them. But Andrew Garfield does not have a well-written script as Peter Parker. He's not some skater punk that gets bullied and everything. He's just a genius.
Yeah, he's a nerd.
And he's a nerd. He doesn't ride around on a skateboard or anything. He tries to catch the bus, type of thing. So there that automatically puts him lower because he doesn't play a good Peter Parker. And in order to play Spider-Man, you also need to play a good Peter Parker, in my opinion. But it's the writer's fault, not Andrew Garfield's fault. And they make him so much more of a nerd in the following movies, or in No Way Home, and I loved it.
That was a great movie. I remember when that came out.
No Way Home is so good. I watched it like 3 times in the theater. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I even watched it with you guys in the theater.
You did. For your first time.
Yep. But I'm gonna go with the very worst Spider-Man film, Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3, Tobey Maguire.
Really?
Yeah.
Sandman and Venom?
Freaking terrible. Horrible. Terrible movie.
Black suit?
That's not what Venom does to you. That's not what the black suit does to him. It just makes him angry. It doesn't make him gothic and whatnot. It just makes him like more angry and feel more powerful. It doesn't change his like look to be more gothic when he doesn't have the suit on and everything, you know what I mean? Or even when he has the suit on and he's holding it, doesn't do that to him. But also not a terrible actor, he's just not a great actor for the part of Venom. Tom Hardy did way better as Venom.
The only thing I didn't like about Venom is all the cussing. I didn't like all the language in it,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah, but that's why we watch things with discernment and know that those things that they're saying, bad.
Right. I don't judge the movie. Like, I look at the movie overall, like,
Yeah.
not the little things in it, but like
that's
the
why
plot and
you have
story
to
and all that
know
stuff.
you have to know the Bible. You have to know your relationship with God before you watch things. Like if you go and you watch Toy Story 5 and see a man marrying a woman, but not holding up to the man's role in the wedding, and the woman playing the male role in that wedding. Spoiler alert. I won't tell you who it is. Then you are
Ken
obviously
and Barbie.
No, but
Oh.
you're going to
Never
see
mind.
this, and you're gonna be like,
What?
if you know what the Bible says, you're gonna see that and be like, what the heck? Like, why do they need to do that?
Right.
That's wrong, 100% wrong. But if you don't, you're gonna be like, oh, that's so sweet. That's just
That's
a
so
funny
fine,
joke.
or
That's
whatever.
just a
Yeah.
funny joke. It's not indoctrination at all. But no, it actually is 100% indoctrination. Like they did it on purpose. And no matter what people say,
It's blasphemous.
well, it's not blasphemy because they didn't say anything about God, but it's just wrong.
Not
According
blasphemous,
to-
but
To God, according to
Sinful
God,
behavior, yeah.
it is an abomination.
abomination, not blasphemy, but yeah.
So, but that's why we take everything with discernment. If you have your discernment, then you can be watching things all you want. And if you don't have a conviction
Right.
yourself to stop watching it, then your own personal conviction has kind of like shown you, hey, I have proper discernment to know this is false and shouldn't be taught, period, point blank. But if you have a conviction, you should obviously stop watching it. And
Like,
whatnot. But yeah, that's
for
just
me,
one
I
example
gotta-
of like many different
Yeah.
things that I've
but
seen.
I'll share my personal, like, not saying all of it, obviously because you're live, but, I dealt with an addiction, one of the worst addictions that you could possibly think of. And like one of the things that I struggled, or I wouldn't say I still struggle with it because of the fact that,
Nice.
like,
I
you
didn't know you
said,
had Sea of Thieves, Sunshine. Sorry, keep going.
No, you're good. but it was. It's what you said about understanding your relationship with God and where you're at and all that stuff. And so one thing I struggled with was watching certain movies because it had certain things in it, right? And
It had
what I would do is
pornographic images.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so what I'd have to do is just skip through those parts.
Right.
And so that's one thing that I am currently 10 months clean.
Nice.
So far.
Good job, dude.
So I've been doing very good. I haven't been tipped in once to watch that stuff, and I'm very proud of where I'm at with my walk with Christ and how much He has been with me every step of the way. And I really just feel His presence every day. Like, it's something that you just can't describe. It's just this powerful presence of Him inside of me, telling you to keep striving every day because you're doing everything in God's will. And that's why I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm just so happy where I'm at and so grateful for God. And and another thing that we don't take for granted is that Jesus died on the cross for us. And that's one thing we take for granted is that
Yeah, I was gonna say we definitely take that for granted.
Yeah. And we just say a simple prayer, oh, forgive us for our sins. You know what I mean? Just like an everyday thing, but it's just so much more than that. It's indescribable what He went through for us. And there is no debt that we could pay that could ever... Debt we could pay, meaning how much we could praise Him is what I'm saying. To really show how much He loves us. Because He loves us that much. You know? Like, there's no way we can match that love is what I'm saying.
Yep.
And it's just a beautiful thing.
Anyway, let me get back to my
Sorry, was I
list
getting
here.
too far?
No, it's all good. We love Jesus and we love to talk about Jesus here, so it's important for people to hear your testimony. Testimonies are very important. I was just trying to list off from worst to best the Spider-Man movies, live-action Spider-Man movies. So,
Okay.
here is my
Oh, I have a question.
personal
Wait,
opinion.
I have a question real quick. Before you go into this,
Mhm.
Spider-Man. Who is your favorite Spider-Man? And who is your favorite Peter Parker?
Who's your favorite all around?
Tom Holland is my favorite of both because he plays both super well. But then,
Yes!
but then if you're going like just pure Spider-Man, you'd have to go with Andrew Garfield. And if you're going just pure Peter Parker, Tobey Maguire. Because Tobey Maguire, in my opinion, does not play a good enough Spider-Man. And Andrew Garfield does not play a good enough Peter Parker.
Peter Parker. Okay, now you can go ahead. I like asking people that. I don't know.
No problem. But Tom Holland, period point blank, is the overall just best. You can't deny that, and if you do deny that, you don't know ball.
You haven't watched the movies. That's all I'm gonna say.
don't know ball. All right.
You don't.
Purple, I'm back
Oh, go
again. All right, good to see you, Sunshine. Anyway, so I'm going Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man 3, garbage, last in my ranking.
Really?
Absolute
Okay.
garbage. Terrible. Then I would go Homecoming, second to last. Not terrible.
Not terrible,
but definitely second to last. I mean, you're going up against some of the best live action movies or comic book movies of all time, right? So can't expect as much. Then I would go Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2.
In order?
in that order. Two I liked more than one.
Okay. Me too. Same.
And then, so this is worst to best, by the way. Okay, then I'm going with. I'm gonna go with Tom Holland, Far From Home. Then after that, at 4, I'm going Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man #1.
Yes.
As number 3. I'm going with Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man #2 at 2, and then Tom Holland,
And then
Tobey
No Way
Maguire,
Home.
Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man No Way Home at number 1.
yeah. Yeah. Perfect list.
The
I can't.
only movie that was absolute garbage in that entirety of movies is Spider-Man 3, Tobey Maguire, which makes me not like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man as much as Tom Holland's trilogy. Tom Holland's trilogy is purely just better because it has 3 good, solid films where Tom Holland is playing a perfect Peter Parker and a perfect Spider-Man. It's just the overall writing of Homecoming wasn't as good.
Right.
I like what I
As
like
the other two.
Tom Holland's idea, and because I was like, okay, you're bringing back all these, right? Or should I not spoil it? Or is it? Is it okay to talk about?
What?
Spider-Man No Way Home.
You can
You're good,
you
you're
can talk about Spider-Man No Way Home. I said spoiler warning. Like
Okay.
we got spoilers here because we're talking about superheroes. So
Okay. I just didn't want to spoil it if people in there were like, I haven't watched it yet.
I'm doing
Please,
very
you haven't
well,
watched that movie.
Sunshine. We're just talking about the
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man movies and talking about Marvel and DC stuff, talking about some films like Star Wars and how phenomenal some of the films are and how lackluster pretty much all of the other ones are. What were you going to say now about No Way Home? Did you mute yourself again?
I'm still here.
Okay. What were you going to say?
I was curious to see where they were going with the whole bringing the villains back, because I'm trying to remember what happened to get them all in one universe.
He made like he changed Doctor Strange's spell 7 times.
Yeah, Doctor Strange tried to get
Yeah, I remember that part.
specific
Yeah.
people not to forget who Peter Parker was. Instead of him figuring out that specificity in the initial spell, he had to change it during the spell.
Change it. Yeah, I remember because and then
and it's very tricky, and you have to be very careful when doing it. It wouldn't have been bad if he had all of those specifications
done it right
at
the first
beginning.
time. Yeah.
And then
But they set
Peter
that
changed
story up to. But they said, yeah. I see
And-
what you're saying, but I'm saying they did it that specific way to bring everyone together. And
So basically, that cracked the multiverse, and the multiverse brought in a bunch of people who knew who Peter Parker was, just specifically Peter Parker. So the two other Peter Parkers from the live action universe, as well as a bunch of
Tom Holland,
villains.
yeah. Right. Oh, I
brought-
see now. I
brought
remember
all
now.
of them in
Oh, I
through the
remember now
cracks
because,
in the multiverse, and then Strange repaired it for a
Yeah.
little bit, but because all of these other people were here in this universe, the multiverse was still cracking, and people who knew Peter Parker were still gonna slip through, and so Strange.
That's why they had to find a way to capture him.
Yeah, and
for
bring him
Spider-Man
back to their
2.
universe. Yep.
Yeah.
But Peter wanted to cure all of them
Keep them.
before sending them back so that they would be good and wouldn't die from their actions. But it didn't work. And
How did it not work though?
I mean, it worked, but at the same time it didn't, because Strange wasn't able to send them back to their universe in the same way that he needed. What happened is that they actually just all got sent back because they forgot who Peter Parker was. All they could remember.
Oh.
Redeemed my color change to purple. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll send it to purple. Hang on 1 second there, buddy. I didn't see it because I don't have my Twitch pulled up. I just have the Streamlabs.
But I know what you're saying. Yeah. With the universe. And...
So
but I like the idea of
everybody forgot about who Peter Parker was, and so they got sent back, healed and everything, but that won't change.
Well, he just
universe they go back to.
Tom Holland gave up and wanted Strange Supreme to do that, so nobody else got killed, like made it at the end.
Because Green Goblin was still bad, or whatever. Or no, not still bad, but a whole bunch of people were still coming through the cracks in the multiverse.
Right.
See him in the sky.
So that he ended up having to just redo the spell.
I was confused on. Oh no, because Harry was dead. Never mind. And the third one.
You definitely started with the wrong saga, Sunshine.
Me?
No, Sunshine.
Oh.
He started with the Toby trilogy instead of the Tom Holland one. So he started off with the wrong one, but I also had the wrong one, and I still think logically in this
Sunshine. I don't see any chats on Twitch from Sunshine.
TTV Sunshine.
Yeah, I don't see.
The whole list of them. He said, "Yo, what's up? What did you say? Okay, my bad. I was playing Sea of Thieves with my brother. Redeemed change RGB light purple. I'm back again. So, how we doing? Marcus, I redeemed my color change to purple. My first Spider-Man was the Toby Saga trilogy. My bad." You don't see any of that?
No.
Happens to me sometimes.
My Twitch is updated, so nothing's going wrong on that. I know that much. Oh, there we are. Okay.
I was like 10, and at my great grandma's, and she had the DVDs. Okay, it's all I had. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fine. I was just
Toby
saying,
Saga
man,
wasn't bad. The Toby Saga wasn't bad when it came to 1 and 2.
It's the wrong one to start
It's
with.
the wrong one, but 1 and 2 is not bad though.
1 and 2 aren't bad. It's just the wrong one to start with, in my opinion. I think Tom Holland, then you go back to see, or Tom Holland first 2, then you go back to see the first 2 Tobey Maguire ones. Then you see the Andrew Garfield 2. Then you finish with No Way Home, and you leave out Spider-Man 3 completely.
Who was the best Spider-Man villain in all of those?
Ooh, that's a good question. I gotta go with like Doc Ock or Green Goblin, probably.
Doc Ock.
Because Doc Ock is just so good. His actor played him so well in the second Tobey Maguire movie.
And he's so smart.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
the
so
fact that,
are
like-
pretty much every single one of Spider-Man villains, because they're all super geniuses.
Not true.
Nope.
I think Green Goblin was a genius.
Yes, dude.
He was
Norman
Osborn, bro.
Norman Osborn is a super genius. Yes.
He's a
He was
scientist,
still a
What about
scientist.
Lizard?
He was still a
Oh yeah, Lizard was a
an
scientist
actual
that went
doctor.
wrong. Yeah.
And Lizard is also a scientist. Electro also a scientist in that movie.
Universe, yeah.
But not usually. He's an electrician in
He's
the
more of a
the comics. Like he's more of an electrician, but in Andrew Garfield's universe, Electro was like an actual scientist who was working on electricity coming from electric eels, and fell into the vat.
What about? I don't know.
What about Mysterio?
Yeah, that was what I was about to say.
Mysterio was
In Far From Home.
decent villain.
Yeah.
Definitely a decent villain. If I hadn't,
Or you still didn't change my light.
I'm trying to work on it right now. I have to get, for some reason, my sync app logged me out, and I have to log back into it here, and it's not sending me my email.
But what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something.
Anyway, so then, who else? Who else was in there? Oh, the only one that wasn't like a super genius was Marco. Flint Marco was just, he was just Sandman. He was a prison, like a former thug.
Brock? Yeah, Ed Brock.
Eddie Brock? Eddie Brock.
Yeah.
I don't count them because trash.
No, not true.
That in Spider-Man 3, trash, garbage. Eddie Brock, was not a good character in Spider-Man 3.
What about Flash?
Flash Gordon? Which one's the worst? Flash Gordon?
Flash Thompson.
Flash Thompson, my bad. Yeah, Flash Thompson. Which one's the worst one, or
Like, I'm just saying, what about him as a villain for...
as a villain?
Not really a villain, he's
Not
a
a
bully,
villain.
but still though, I mean, it's kind of...
He's just a very
of.
small. No, he's just a very small portion of antagonist in the movies, and then doesn't have anything to do with him after that because he. Like, who's the worst Flash Thompson? I would say Tobey Maguire's Flash Thompson is the worst one.
Is there even a... Oh, yeah.
I don't like.
I'd say Flash Thompson in Andrew Garfield is actually really good.
Decent. Yeah.
And he
I like-
even has the little bit of redemption where like you can see like, hey, that's the actual Flash Thompson that's about to go off to war like he did in the actual comics and everything, and help people because he changed, or because
His way.
crap kicked out of him, changed his ways a little bit when Ben died. Then you have Flash Thompson in Tom Holland's, who his character is just freaking funny to me. That character in that movie, or in those movies, is hilarious in my opinion.
What you doing?
He wasn't really like a villain.
He wasn't really a villain. He's a small, like tiny bit of an antagonist, but he's just a side character.
But the one in Tom Holland's wasn't even really an antagonist.
I know. He is, because he's still the bully. And then he is a big fan of Spider-Man, and so he ends up being super enthralled in Tom Holland's Spider-Man, and ends up wanting to be his best friend after he learns that he's Spider-Man.
And writes a book.
Writes a book about how he is his best friend. Yeah, true.
Flashpoint. Isn't there a Flash comic named Flashpoint?
And even got in. Yeah, there is. It's not just it's not necessarily just a Flash comic. There's a Flashpoint series of comics. In which the entire story transpires. And yes, Flash is the central character throughout all of it, because obviously it's Flashpoint, but there's a lot more characters. Nah, we need Green Goblin to make a comeback from another dimension if we don't have that. We already have that.
Far From Home. Not Far From Home. No Way Home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, No Way Home. Green Goblin came back and was in there.
Do you think
Hi,
Okay, here's
Art.
a question. Wait, whoa. I actually have an argument to make. Why was it that Norman was able to return even though Toby killed him in the first movie,
All of them.
but Harry never made a return?
Harry wasn't
Because he was
brought.
the original Green Goblin.
It was the original ones, but it was
was
just
dead, though.
it was just specific certain ones. No, all. Did you not notice that all of those were people that died?
Yeah, they were all.
How did I didn't know Doc Ock died?
Yeah, he
Drowned
he
machine.
sacrificed himself and in order to drown his machine and not destroy the city.
How did Lizard die?
He didn't really
He-
die.
he didn't-
He just didn't. He got cured.
He got cured in the film, but they kind of hint in No Way Home that he actually died from that cure because he had been a lizard for so long that it was bad for his system or something. Electro basically says, I was absorbing so much electricity and then all of a sudden, oh shoot, I was gonna die. And then
Oh wow!
Flint,
So the abilities that they
Marco-
had literally kept them alive.
and like so and then Lizard goes or says to Flint, he's like, or no, Lizard says to Electro, did I die? Do you remember? Did I die? And Flint Marco's like, did I die? Like, how did I die?
Yeah, how did he? He just kind of flew away in the wind.
He flew away in the
He
wind,
flew away in the wind, yeah.
let himself go.
So technically he didn't die because
Yeah, so they like
could just
Lizard,
do that whenever he
but they
wants to,
kind of
yeah.
by doing that they hinted like, hey, these guys actually did die. They never came back as characters for a reason. Like
to make
yeah.
an epic return, yeah.
And that was the whole reason that Tom Holland's Peter Parker wanted to cure them instead. I would let you borrow our Netflix if it wouldn't get us terminated. Yeah. Almost our year anniversary, Marcus. Yes, it is. Wait, what if we rank the games with movies? What would your ratings be now? What do you mean, games with movies?
It was Sunshine.
Like the
Sunshine is one of the mods.
Like if you put the PS4 game universe into the live action universe, like mixed in.
The Spider-Man games with movies. There are no Spider-Man games with movies out there. Or are you talking
Is
about
Mr.
like
Negative?
like
the story?
Like a ranking.
oh, like put the story
ranking.
of the of the games with the rating? I would put the games as far as like storyline and everything goes. The games would probably go somewhere in the middle. All three of them together would probably just go in the middle. Actually, you know what? I'll put them towards the back, actually. I'll put them in between Homecoming and Amazing Spider-Man. I loved them. But I liked Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 and the rest better than the games. And so the games would be below that, then Homecoming, then Spider-Man 3. But, again, like I said, that's high praise still because other than Spider-Man 3, all of the other movies are phenomenal.
You're really disrespecting the games. Kind of crazy.
I'm not disrespecting the games. That's high praise because, like I said, the movies are all so phenomenal. So putting them anywhere above any of the movies is crazy good.
Well, you said
They're
put
better
it over
than
Spider-Man 3, and you said Spider-Man 3 is garbage.
I
so
said I would
that's
put it
not
over
really-
Homecoming.
Oh, I see.
I said I would put it above Homecoming and Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, but that bar's not really set high since that was a second. Like, I'm saying,
But
like,
what I
the
literally
standard,
said,
though, for-
I literally said, but everything other than Spider-Man 3 was phenomenal. So it's still high praise because
Oh, I see what you're saying.
no more game nights. No, community game nights are still a thing, but they're Friday nights, right? Or did I do Saturday nights?
You did do Saturday nights.
Did I do Saturday nights?
Yeah.
Oh, I just wanted to get back into this. But yeah, community game nights are still a thing. I didn't stream yesterday or Thursday because I had stuff going on. So I wanted to get back into the stream just period point blank today. And so I'm doing Legends ZA, starting the story over. Community game
Also-
nights are still a thing.
Another thing with Tom Holland's universe, do you think that they'll have Ned be a villain like he is in the comics?
Sorry, what did you say?
Do you think in Tom Holland's universe they'll have Ned be a villain like he is in the comics?
Yeah.
I think they'll make him a villain next movie.
You think
Because
brand
he
new?
won't know who Spider-Man is.
I think Brand New Day is
Yes.
going to be kind of a kickoff to him becoming a villain.
Yeah.
Because he had the power, or like the
He maybe won't be a full-on villain yet, but it might be a kickoff to
No.
him becoming one.
But, like, a motive to become a villain or some kind of
Yeah,
storyline.
something's gonna happen.
Yep.
Have I played Sea of Thieves? I do have Sea of Thieves, yes.
Two.
I have Sea of Thieves. And
I like that one arena
think it's
game that you
cross-platform.
played a while back. You were like an arena fighting somebody. You were fighting somebody.
in an arena fighting somebody?
Yes, yes.
Was I...
Like not like a boxing arena. I mean like
Was it a like Pokemon
gladiator
arena?
style. No, this is an actual like. Have you? Like this was like. I don't
Darksiders?
know how to describe it.
Was it Darksiders where I was playing as War and was battling like angels and demons and
No.
all that stuff?
No. Oh.
It's
my
not on
goodness.
PS4 at all, yeah, I know. Wait, does your mom game? No, she just has a computer and he doesn't, so he uses her computer to game, and he's only allowed one game on the computer at a time.
I don't remember what game it was off the top of my head. I just remember you playing a game.
I was in a gladiator arena?
I don't know. Like it was like gladiator style arena. Like it was like fight till the death. And you were fighting like animals, like these really large creatures.
Oh, Pal World.
Oh,
Not Pal World. You said Pal World?
Pal World, Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Sekiro,
Liza P.
Lies of P.
Liza P, probably.
Was I
That sounds like
was
it.
I playing as
A puppet?
Pinocchio?
I don't know.
Was I a
I
puppet?
don't remember that much detail.
Did I upload a
Playing
lot of
Big
it
Clown?
to a lot of like clips of it to YouTube and TikTok and stuff.
But yeah, I just remember you were fighting against like very large creatures.
Yeah, Lies of P is the main one that I streamed like that. Otherwise, I did Darksiders 1, and was in the middle of Darksiders 2 when people were telling me, like, hey, you should play through Pokemon. And so I started playing through Pokemon. Now I'm going to go back to Darksiders 2 after I'm done with Pokemon to finish Darksiders 2. Then I'm going to hop on to Pokemon, like, ROM hacks and stuff like that.
Okay, I have a question for you.
I've got
Going back to the Christian chat, right?
I've got 3
Like-
generations left. 4 generations still, actually. I've got to play the remakes of Gen 6 still. Going back to what now?
Going back to the Christian conversation, there's something that's been on my heart lately.
Mm-hmm.
So, like with movies and stuff like that. So you know Supernatural, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you consider that to be blasphemy? If I watched it?
If you watched it, no. I mean, do you have the conviction
Okay.
that it might be?
No.
Because if you do,
Then
then
it might
don't.
be what? What are
then
you talking
don't-
about?
that it might be blasphemy? If you have the conviction not to watch it, don't watch it.
Like,
Because it does have a ton
like,
of
I
biblical
watch it-
stuff in it, but it also has a ton of manipulated biblical stuff in it as well. That's not true.
Yeah.
Um,
Right, and I know the difference between what's good and what's bad, but I just didn't know if it was bad if I watched it, even though I know that, like, it's just a movie or a show, you know what I mean? Like, I
Mhm.
don't... Does it make sense?
yeah.
But it's like, why am I watching it if I know that it's blasphemy what they're doing with those characters, but I don't know if it was blasphemy on my part watching it as a Christian. Does it make sense?
It's not blasphemy if you watch it. Because
'Cause
you
I'm
have
watching it
discernment to
from a
know what the
perspective
truth is.
Of, yeah,
You're just watching it for entertainment,
for the story, yeah.
for the sake of
I love-
a good story and watching it, but you have specific ways of being able to discern what is true and false. And as long as you stick with that, you're good. But if you start to be like, oh dang, I shouldn't be watching this, I shouldn't be watching this at all. If you have that, that's called conviction, and if you don't follow that conviction, the Bible actually says that you are sinning. If you don't follow your
okay.
conviction, you are sinning. So if you end up getting that conviction while you are watching it, make sure that you stop watching it. Okay, my wife got
Okay.
the conviction of not watching Supernatural herself, and so when I was showing her Supernatural, we had to stop because she got that conviction. And I was like, okay, I don't have that conviction, so I'm gonna finish the last 3 seasons of this by myself. Because I had watched Supernatural before I even ever met her.
Right.
Um,
Who's your favorite character in Supernatural?
Dean is my favorite character.
Thank goodness. I'm so glad you didn't say Sam.
I'm a big brother, so
Makes sense.
You're
maybe it doesn't always look like it, but I would sacrifice myself for my younger brother, just like Dean has to constantly.
Yeah, like making stupid deals at a crossroads.
Well, I wouldn't make a deal with the devil.
No,
anything like
I'm
that.
not saying. I'm saying like he would. You would do that
Yeah.
in a better form, is what I'm saying.
I
But
would
yeah,
sacrifice myself in a better way, yeah. I would
Yes.
sacrifice myself before the freaking guys die. How about that?
Right.
Instead of making stupid deals with demons.
So,
Um,
but yeah, I haven't had that conviction. I just always had that question in my heart because I like to be on top of my faith and making sure that
Yeah.
I'm doing the best that I can be to be the best Christian.
yeah, that makes sense. We
That
have
can be,
we have a guy
and so-
who is a part of our community who has that exact same question. He actually has his own stream. His name is Tall Boys
Oh, nice.
on Twitch. Yeah, he has that question constantly, and he actually has that question with Marvel films. Because
Really?
he hears a lot of blasphemous stuff coming from Marvel films, and so he's like, is it blasphemy to watch it? Well, no, it's not blasphemy. You're not committing that blasphemy if you're just watching it happen. Actually, anytime it happens, it frustrates the heck out of me, and I say out loud to the screen, usually, even if I'm in the theater, like, no, that's not true. And people start to yell at me, so.
Because like, shh, we're trying to watch a movie here, Marcus. Keep quiet.
Essentially.
Am I right? A roundabout way. Yeah. But yeah, so that was just the main reason for me asking. But like I said, since I've been digging more into my Bible, I'm just learning more and more every day. But about convictions, I didn't know about that until tonight.
Yeah,
And
each
so-
one of us has our own convictions. The Bible says
Right,
that
like-
each
like,
one of us
uh,
has our own convictions, and the Bible also says if the individual convictions of an individual are not followed by said individual, you are sinning.
I see.
But not every single individual has the same convictions. Besides the specific, very biblical sins, right? Those same convictions should always be convictions of Christians to follow.
I have convictions of like romantic scenes in movies.
Yep, my wife and I skip those, unless obviously we're in the theater. Then we're like, we just talk to each other during those scenes.
Yeah,
and
it's
look
like
away from it.
yeah.
I mean, it's like, why
'Cause
the
it's
heck
like-
is this in here? This is such an unnecessary moment in this movie.
Scene. Exactly. And for me, like I told you about with what I struggled with, it was like I'm going to try to avoid everything possible to not think about this. And so, but yeah, so
We got
Oh boy. Sorry.
yeah, my life is
So-
going so great right now. I'm not trying to like say it's perfect or anything, because obviously it's not. But
No
in a
one's
good
perfect.
spot, trying to
I already have a Pichu arc.
a peachy part. What?
No, I was talking to one of the people who's in the chat. Arc
Oh, I
light.
see. I see it.
I already have Pichu in my collection.
You know something that I had to really think about is people said that it's the best kind of love comes when you're not looking for it.
Sure.
And that's because God will always, he knows when you need something.
Well, and
That's what I feel.
yeah, it's
trouble.
God's will over ours all the time, no matter what. And yeah, his will is always going to be what's best for you. Love in a romantic matter is always going to come secondary to that, and it will always come on his timing, not our own. Because the love we have for him always needs to come first. Relationship with him needs to always come first.
That's why we are his bride before we can have our own bride.
Yeah. The church is
He has to be
also
our bride
referred
first.
to as the bride
Bride,
all
yeah.
the time. So,
Well, I was just meaning
and
not
that
just
does
the church,
not
but us
mean
as individuals.
that
are
does
the
not mean
bride,
you
too.
need to be married to the church and not have a
No.
wife. That is completely false doctrine.
Yes.
Dang.
Okay, I have a pat rat. Don't want the pat rat. The dew is over
Holy
here.
Avengers, man.
You excited for when like Avengers Doomsday comes out?
Oh yeah,
I have mixed feelings about it.
dude, I'm
Uh,
so excited. I'm also gonna go and see pretty soon here the Odyssey. Can't say I'm super excited about it because there's some stuff that I think Christopher Nolan took way too much of a risk on. Like, why hire an ugly woman to play a woman who, in the mythology and historical story, is supposed to be like the most beautiful woman ever? Like, he hired an ugly woman to play her. It doesn't make any sense to me. He hired a bald, ugly woman. But anyway, then on top of that, I don't think that he's she is playing Achilles, but what does she call herself? Elliot Page, Ellen Page. Do you remember her? Juno.
We don't talk about Juno.
Juno, the woman who plays Juno, is in it.
Yeah.
Marcus, to be married to someone in a biblical sense, is it just what? To be married to someone in a biblical sense, is it just go a preacher, like you don't need a big wedding and stuff? To be married to somebody in a biblical church, or in a biblical sense, is to be married under God. You don't necessarily need a big wedding or anything, but I would definitely do it with a preacher and actual vows rather than going to the justice of peace and getting your marriage and everything. Does that make sense?
But never mind. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Should a wedding be celebrated, though? Absolutely. You should invite
A
people
wedding
to
should
a
be
part of it.
celebrated every day.
It should be, yeah.
Oh, that's bars.
Your marriage should be a thing that you thank God for and you thank your spouse for every single day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm actually dating my coworker, which is kind of awkward, but not really. I mean, we make it work, but at the same time, it's like it doesn't get in the way of work or anything.
It's a slippery
But
slope.
it just makes it awkward when it comes to like doing different things because like sometimes we want to go hang out and we try to come up with work and all this stuff, and it's like, so it always seems like it's a sacrifice one way or the other for something
Yeah.
time wise.
Sure. So
With
being
what we wanna
married in
do,
a
and it's
biblical
like,
sense
yeah,
and being married by law can be two different things. Yeah, absolutely. Being married
Yes.
under a state or a country's law is completely different. Being married under a state or country's law right now has to be registered with the state or country, which in my opinion is super stupid. Why do you have to register your marriage at all? And by the way,
because if
a
they file for a
marriage-
divorce, they
a
have it on
marriage
there.
is only under God. Civil union is not under God. Does that make sense? So what if it's under God and under God's laws and rules and regulations for marriage, then it's a marriage. But if it's not under God's rules and regulations for a marriage, it is just civil union. For instance, my aunt, she's a lesbian. She got married to a woman. That's not a marriage. It's not getting married at all. It's getting it's civil union. Fun fact. What were you guys saying?
I can't even remember what I was gonna say. I'm talking to one of my coworkers.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, working with and being with a coworker is a slippery slope, in my opinion. Can
It
be
is.
Can be very bad.
But what makes it even worse is that when people think you're doing stuff you shouldn't be doing, even though you're not doing stuff that, like, even though you're doing the right stuff, like, does it make sense? Like
Yeah.
you're alone with somebody.
You can
And they
arc,
have those
but
thoughts,
it
and
won't
it's
be a marriage
little
that
nut,
is legal
it's just so
according to
dumb
the state or country that
how
you,
other people
you
can
reside
just
in. Like,
have
they
their
won't
minds
see
so
it as a marriage,
perverted
the country or state won't see
in
it
a way that's like
as a
just
marriage,
because.
but God does.
Yeah, but I don't have to say any more about that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying. So, yeah.
So I can get married under
just saying
God
it's
without ever
frustrating when
getting state/country registered. You can, but the state/country you live in will not see it as a marriage, which is fine because God will see it as a marriage.
You just won't be able to use marriage on your taxes.
Yeah, you won't be able to say married filing separate or anything like that on your taxes. True that.
But do you get a tax break if you're married with taxes or something? Or I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens with
Yep.
all that stuff.
A small one, not a big one.
I
You
see.
also get a grant if you're in college.
You
You
also
can-
get extra money if you're in college for that too.
Well, get married then. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I know you're saying, yeah.
But yeah, that's all true. I am only going to be on for another 7 minutes because that'll be 3 hours exactly, and I will have completed many missions on this already.
I'm so tired. It's been a week.
Dude, I watched 3 movies today.
Okay, that's good because if I get registered, it would kill my benefits, but I only care if God sees it as marriage. Yeah. That's crazy that it would kill your benefits. That's crazy. Would you not be able to list her as the benefactor and she be your caretaker or anything like that? Again, it's just under God that matters, but it's really crazy to me that they would put stipulations that harsh on you if you get married and you have a disability.
Sorry, off topic. Marcus, speaking of our aunt, her ex-wife shows up to my work a lot.
Why?
I guess she might be with one of the residents. I don't know.
Hmm.
Something. Another fraud case.
You cannot get married at all in order to maintain your benefits. That's crazy to me. That's so dumb. But yeah, it only matters under God. So if you meet a woman, you get married under God, you don't register with the state, that's fine. That's crazy they would take your benefits away. It makes zero sense to me. Your benefits should just get passed on to a person who you're married to so that they are the caretaker, essentially, of you. I don't know how to explain that. Even though they're not your caretaker, if they're your wife, they're your partner. Get out of here,
Oh,
Fritz.
God.
Out. Yes. You don't tell me no. Get out.
Yeah.
I gave him a little pat on the butt and told him, "Get out, Fritz," and he goes, "Nah."
Man, that guy is. He's something.
Your dog?
Fritz?
Huh?
No,
Is that your dog?
my cat.
It's his cat.
Oh, cat.
It's my wife's cat.
No, well, since it's your wife, it's technically your cat.
He's my cat.
I didn't know you were married. I thought you were in your early 20s.
I'm in my 30s. I'm married. I
Oh,
have
wow.
a kid. I have another kid on the way.
Nice, congrats.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How old are you, Lucky?
22.
How old?
22.
He's young.
I'm just a wee baby.
I'm only 16. I just got my
That is
driver's license.
Wonderful news. Yeah, it is. That's why so many people have a negative view on marriage, is because they just see it as a piece of paper that legally tells people that you're married, but actually it's a covenant under God that you are making when you get married. It's not just a piece of paper. You don't even have to get the piece of paper to be married legally. Yes, you do. But under God, no. You don't. But God does also say that we need to obey the laws in the place in which we reside. So, I don't know. Take that with what you may.
But something that my girl and I are talking about is because she can't have kids, so something that we're thinking about doing is adopting. Whenever we get married.
I also cannot make more than a certain amount of money a month, and I can't own more than a certain money amount of property, or they take it away.
Yep,
That's crazy.
that's how disability works.
That is
It's
insane to me.
Mm-hmm.
and you can't have more than $2,000 in the bank in Missouri.
Well, that's an actual thing, I think, for everywhere.
For disability?
I think
Every disability?
disability is countrywide, not just statewide, or just state ran.
Federal.
It's federally ran.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Federal, not.
Not state.
The federales.
Fade.
So
You know,
you have issues and everything. Currently, I guess you can blame the president.
you know, something cool is no matter where I work, till I'm 18, I can claim exemption. So I get paid in full. I don't get federal or state taxes.
That's definitely
Very
something I won't
nice.
bring up on here, is politics. I will never bring that up. I don't talk about that in front of anybody else but my girl.
You don't talk about Bruno.
I don't. No, not really.
No.
But like,
I don't
for real though,
like
it's like
talking
it's
about
not
politics,
relevant
but
though.
it somehow comes up all the time, and I have to like make sure people who are spewing crap out of their mouth about it actually know what's happening. So there you go.
Well, I'm not just gonna say, like, I'm gonna be respectful. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna say something heinous about somebody. You know what I mean? Like, there's a way.
There's a way to
They
do
need
it.
to do it, and like, yes,
Is Trump a Christian? I don't personally think so, but only God really truly knows. Is
Judges.
he doing? Is he's the only one that judges and truly knows whether or not somebody is a Christian. And
the only
is
thing.
is he doing things the way that he said he would? No. So he's a liar. We know that. So
Yeah.
I'd say that.
I only look at him for him as a president. Well, him as a person as well, but I mean.
That's the thing. We should hold our leaders accountable.
Yes.
This is a nation that was formed under God. This was a nation with Christian laws, without a Christian population, without people who want the Christian laws to be performed. And we aren't holding our leaders accountable. Therefore, our nation is freaking burning. And nobody wants to look at it that way.
I have nothing to say on politics, but I can't even vote. So,
Yeah.
You can't?
I'm 16.
Oh, you have to be 18 to vote.
Yeah, yes. You have to be an adult.
Man, I'm excited to get married whenever that day comes. It's not gonna be soon because I want to make sure that my finances are in state and we're both doing good. You know what I mean? That way we're not putting each other in debt or making a terrible decision time-wise. Just letting God take care of it. It is the best thing you could do in any situation is just give it to God. Because if He made you, He has a plan for you. So,
He made you for his glory, so why would he not give himself glory in situations in which you are involved? You know what I'm saying?
right. I know what you mean.
Hi, Sarah. How's it going? You actually came at the very end of the stream. I'm about to hop off, actually.
Is it blasphemy to get angel wings tattooed on you?
No,
No.
I don't know why you make a big deal of angels, though. I mean, angels are good. They protect us and everything, but they're actually servants of us.
You getting angel
I would.
wings?
I'm gonna get a tattoo of the suicide awareness. Like the semicolon?
We don't turn into angels when we go to heaven. You know that, right?
Yeah, we don't. No. That's not how that works.
So why would you get angel wings for a
'cause-
tattoo of Grandpa?
Because I'm not for religion, Marcus.
What do you mean you're not my religion? I thought Catholics were Christian.
They are, but we believe that we can turn into it.
You might want to look at your doctrine more, because Catholics do not believe that. Catholics just believe that you have to atone in purgatory first. You realize I've read the catechism like many times? Not many times.
Gives me
couple
PTSD
times.
even hearing the word purgatory. From Supernatural.
Anyway. Nice. Lucky, you said what now? You said,
I was making a joke. I was saying that he was giving me PTSD from when he said purgatory.
Oh, yeah.
He said, "Man, you're giving me PTSD from watching Supernatural." He was talking about purgatory.
Yeah, purgatory is a big thing in Supernatural for a couple seasons.
Well, it's a real life thing. Purgatory, I believe, is an actual place.
No, it's not.
It's a waiting place.
The Bible, no, it's not a waiting place. The Bible literally does not support that at all.
Okay, so where do we wait until Judgment Day?
What are you talking about? Where
We get
wait
judged
until
on
Judgment
that day?
No, you get judged on the day
When we
in which
die.
you die. And on the actual Judgment Day when we're, you know, either taken into heaven or Jesus comes back.
Oh. See, I thought we all waited until Jesus came back in purgatory, and then we get judged all on the same day.
No. The Bible never supports that.
Oh, I was never saying it did. I was just saying that I thought that's how it worked. Is what I was saying. By no means was I trying to say that.
Why would you think that's how it works? The Bible doesn't support that. The Bible's the only thing that talks about actual heaven. You have a ton of religions and everything that talk about heaven, right? But the Bible is the only one that talks about actual heaven. Correct?
Correct.
You were gone all day, Sarah? That's awesome. What were you doing all day? Or is it not awesome? And then what were you doing all day? I'm going to post where I went in your server. Sounds good.
Lucky, you said suicide prevention tattoo? Like what? Like a semicolon?
Yep.
I have one.
Me and D-Man here both have them.
I lost
Don't
a
be
family
confident.
member to suicide, so
I tried
it just
taking my own
It's
life
different.
when I was younger.
I almost took my own life.
It was about 10 years ago.
it was actually because of my girlfriend right now that made me get deeper into my Bible and made me want to learn more about God and love myself more and just
It's good.
know that I am who I am, and it doesn't matter what other people think about me. As long as they know I'm a Christian, that's why, like, it's not like, you understand what I'm saying, right? When I said that.
I think.
Like, when it comes to me liking
Okay,
who
it's-
I am and stuff, it doesn't matter what other people think of me.
Yeah. I don't want to leave a legacy. Only Jesus. What? You went to a live performance of the Lord of the Rings? Oh, a complete score live performance of the Lord of the Rings. Dude, that's sick. Who was the actual like performer? What orchestra did the performance? Pacific Symphony. Wow. That's so sick.
Nice.
That is so sick. Greatest trilogy of all time.
Facts.
Lucky.
Actually, false. Star Wars.
No, Star Wars is not the greatest trilogy of all time. No. It's
When
got,
you
a,
get
it's
your
got a really good
No,
score.
you take it back.
It's got a really good score, and it's good, but it's not the greatest trilogy of all time. Dude, we're talking about the greatest of all time. You cannot say that that is the greatest fantasy film of all time, period, much less the greatest trilogy of all time. Nah, Lord of the Rings, 100%. Everything about
Star Wars
it is
beats
solid,
Lord of the Rings
straight
by a
through.
mile.
Literally continues the story from where it left off in the last movie. Greatest trilogy of all time.
Okay, I think the Hobbit movies are too long.
Hobbit is not Lord of the Rings. Hobbit's different. And those movies were created off of mostly not even something that was in the actual written down story.
Oh, I see.
Whereas the actual Lord of the Rings movies were straight up from the actual writings of J.R.R. Tolkien.
When you get your semicolon, Lucky, don't get it on your wrist.
Why?
Because it
That was
hurts.
exactly where I was gonna put it, actually.
It hurts so bad.
What? You
Like,
pussy.
it-
Sorry, excuse me, chat. Sorry.
No, it
He's
hurt a
my little
lot.
brother. I can say this to him.
It hurt.
You wimp. It did not
It
hurt.
felt.
Maybe you
Does
should write
not
a diary
hurt
of a
on your
wimpy kid.
wrist.
I have 2 other tattoos that didn't hurt as bad as the one on my wrist.
None of my tattoos actually hurt unless it was like
Okay,
on my
for
nipple.
one. Huh?
Yeah, dude, the one that like went over like towards my nipple a little bit, then it started to get a little bit tender. Or like when they really were doing the shading in the ditch of my arm, it got a little bit
Wait, who
tender, but
joined?
it didn't hurt at all.
Arc, and then he left. Arc Light joined, and then left.
Why?
I don't know. But
Oh,
My-
why'd you leave? Sarah, we're also sitting here in a group chat if you wanted to come in and discuss anything.
the tattoo on my thigh didn't hurt until he got down to like closer to my knee.
Yeah.
Then it was a little tender, but
We're in the general voice chat right now, just hanging out, talking, having discussions. That's how you can hear these guys.
yeah.
Hey, Art.
wow.
Hi, Art.
Hello. I thought I'd come by for a couple minutes and say hi before I have to go do stuff. Been a while since
Yeah.
I actually talked to you, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Actual, like, hear your voice conversation.
Yeah.
Dang, Sarah doesn't want to join because she doesn't want to be the only girl.
Well, I mean, that's valid. It's a valid point, but at the same time, maybe a little not valid.
Yeah, totally not valid. You should join. We welcome more people.
It's not like it's an in-person meeting. Like, if it was an in-person meeting, I would say, yeah, to stay away from this situation, but it's an online group chat. Like, you're safe.
Right? We'll pay you $100 to join this group chat.
No, let's not do that. That sounds a little weird.
I don't mean to be rude, but I don't even think you have $100.
Oh, he has plenty of
He
money.
definitely does. He does.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. No.
I don't think he would want to pay $100 for something like that, but that he definitely has plenty of money. You got 5 food trucks, doing pretty well for himself right now.
Correct.
What kind of food truck? What kind of food you serving?
We
Mostly.
have jalapeno poppers are very popular right now.
This is
We
like
have
main item.
smoothies. Yeah. And we have smoothies. We sell what else? We sell cake pops.
I like cake pops.
Yeah, I like a good cake pop as well.
Yes, Sarah, I thought that
We
sounded
also
super
smell
weird too. That
smoothie
was,
bars, like the fudge bars, but they're smoothie.
I
Oh,
100%
drinks.
agree with
Yeah,
you. That,
you are
that was
weird.
a weird statement.
Huh? What?
Yeah, he does like different flavors of jalapeno poppers, Ark.
Different flavors of jalapeno poppers, yeah.
I see.
Like they be bacon wrapped, non-bacon wrapped, deep fried.
Jalapeno.
Um,
So
For real.
What you do different flavors of cream cheese and
You
stuff
have-
like that inside of them too, right?
Yeah. Yep. Like we have cheddar garlic that we mix inside of cream cheese. And we have apple habanero ones that are really good that a lot of people say. We've got I'm trying to think of more of the seasonal ones that we have right now that everyone's loving. Oh, the one that I was telling you about earlier, the pineapple one,
Mm-hmm.
where we're putting the pineapple inside of the cream cheese.
Feels a little
With
bit like
the
putting
barbecue
pineapple on
sauce.
pizza, to be honest. Like,
Like
Yeah.
it was sweet and spicy.
yeah, if it's there and somebody wants the pineapple on pizza, yeah, sure, go ahead, order it, whatever, I'll eat it too. But like, I'm not gonna go and purposefully order. I'm not gonna go purposefully order pineapple on my pizza. You know what I'm saying? That like pineapple and cream cheese and a jalapeno. That feels kind of like that to me. Like,
Yeah.
maybe it doesn't go with it. Maybe it does. But I don't really care. If you like it, great. I'll eat it too if it's there. But I'm not going to go out of my way to order it.
I thought it was a very creative way to make a sweet and spicy
Yeah.
food. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
doesn't sound
I think
bad,
that.
actually. It sounds pretty good.
It doesn't
Honestly,
sound
I'm with
horrible.
Sarah.
But to each their own, right?
No, I get it. Yeah.
Some people are going to be like, yo, pineapple and cream cheese? Crazy. And some people are
Yeah.
going to be like, yo, pineapple and cream cheese? Put a jalapeno on it? Oh, yeah, baby. You know what I'm saying?
To be fair, I've heard worse.
You're not wrong there.
You ever heard of liver? Yeah, that's worse.
I have a friend.
Liver is a good source of iron. I eat liver all the time.
I have a friend. One of his favorite meals to eat is a Mostella sandwich, which is sandwich with Nutella and mustard.
Ew.
I told you it gets worse.
That's not good. Yeah, that's crazy. Whoa. Oh my gosh.
I'm not kidding either. He does eat that.
Freaking, that's. I mean,
I don't know why, but he
is
does.
it this funny? I don't know, but. Jeepers.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. That was hilarious.
Yeah, that's
Oh my
wild.
God.
That's disgusting right there.
What
I'd
about
say
peanut butter and pickle
chocolate?
sandwiches?
Essentially chocolate. I mean, it's hazelnut, but essentially chocolate and mustard sandwich.
Yep.
Yo.
I don't like mustard that much to begin with, and you put it with
Like,
chocolate.
at least sweet and spicy is like a combination. What kind of combination is that? Sweet and
Yeah.
sweet and sour, I suppose.
That's like people who just eat spoonfuls
Jeez,
of
I
rice.
don't know, man.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's gross.
Yeah.
You know, there's someone out there in the world that has their favorite food is liver and onions.
Mhm.
You know what's funny is that's what I had for dinner last night.
Oh.
I'm not kidding you. I eat it because I have a low iron deficiency, so it's a good way for me to sustain my iron content.
Yeah,
I
technically my
like
wife
being
needs to
healthy.
eat more liver and stuff like that. Stuff with high iron content because she's
Mhm.
anemic
Or steak.
and we don't want the baby to be affected by that. So, I mean, she
Yeah.
eats steak and iron-rich foods and
Yeah.
everything. She wants to have way too much chicken on the menu, and I straight up told her, "You are anemic. Quit putting that crap on the menu. I don't want any more
Right.
chicken. I want freaking burgers and stuff like that. Like
Steak.
I want beef, iron-rich stuff. Straight up
Give
told
me
her,
something
stop
bloody,
putting
please."
chicken on the freaking menu. And yes, we actually make menus every 2 weeks, and
Do you want to know why
Go
you should
do
never be
grocery
friends with
shopping
someone
based
who
off
has
that.
Tourette syndrome?
Okay.
No, I don't want to know because I am friends with a person with Tourette's.
Yeah, let's not get into that.
Let's not get into the disability saying you shouldn't be
Oh,
friends
it
with
was a
people
funny
with
joke.
disability. Oh, it's just supposed to be a joke. All right.
Yes.
Okay,
No, it wasn't.
I thought you were being
No.
serious, and I was like, yo,
No,
where are we going
no.
here, bro? All right, why?
Well, you should never be friends with someone with Tourette syndrome because they get ticked off too easily.
Ah, I get it.
Nervously laughs in the background. I was messing with you.
Little did you know that joke was not funny.
You're right.
Yeah.
But no, it was a joke. I would never. No, I don't make fun of people with disabilities. I don't do that. I have a disability.
Well, yeah. Doesn't
Like,
that
I
gives-
wouldn't.
doesn't
I
that
wouldn't
like
want people making fun of my disability. Is what I'm
doesn't
saying.
that give you more permission to make fun of people with disabilities if you have a disability,
No.
or if you have the same disability?
If I have the same disability, yes.
Okay.
You can,
But not
no.
any disability at all.
I mean, I'll make fun of like myself or something, but I never direct anything towards other people.
Like, my forehead is
You
so
wouldn't
large
say-
that
you
every time I
wouldn't say
have.
like people with whatever disability you have are. You wouldn't say like people with my disability in general are like this, and then make a joke about it.
I wouldn't make a joke about it, no, but like if someone's having trouble like understanding someone with like autism, I could say, okay, they're typically like this, and here's why. You know, but I would never make a bad joke, no, out of taste joke or anything.
I'd make a
I was
joke.
gonna say something.
I'd 100% make a joke about depression.
Yeah, it doesn't offend me when someone does. It's just I
Like I have
You know,
depression,
make-
right? Or I at least used to, and that's
yeah
yeah.
yeah.
And so like I'd 100% make a joke about depression in general. I
If
wouldn't
the
like
if
aim
the
it
Great
at somebody,
Depression
but I would make it in
if the
general
Great-
statement.
if the Great Depression was so bad, what's a way that we can make it worse?
Slap a label on it. Give it a rope.
create the greatest depression? I don't know.
I didn't know there was a worse way.
Well, it was called the Great Depression, so I figured.
Great Depression. What's one way you can make it worse? Give it a rope.
Ha.
Then it would just be a nuisance.
Ha ha ha.
Man.
Let me push up my glasses here. No,
Yeah.
because nuisance just means annoyance, and Great Depression and giving it a rope wouldn't just be an annoyance. It would be so much worse than that.
That
Yeah,
wouldn't be cool, dude.
Yeah, I just stopped making, like, a lot of the time I won't even make a joke because everybody gets so offended so easily. So anytime I
Right.
would make a joke, people get so upset, and it's just like, okay, I never meant it in a bad way, but okay. So I just stopped making jokes in general. Unless I know around someone I know can handle it.
If people laugh at your joke and there are certain people that don't laugh at your joke's still funny. It just doesn't hit every person with the same humor. You know what I mean? Like, if nobody laughs at the joke's not funny. Like, it's, you know what I mean?
That's not true. There's
But
some there's just purely people that don't get humor,
Enjoy jokes?
period, or enjoy jokes, so they're just silly and don't understand. Like, there's
Yeah,
people
they're
that
called
don't.
party poopers.
There's people that don't like dad jokes, period, point blank, and I'll make dad jokes constantly when I'm in Northern
Well,
Ireland.
you're a
and then
dad,
I
so
won't
I mean,
get
it
any.
makes sense.
I won't get any laughter or anything out of the people because they don't understand it or whatever it is, or just don't like dad jokes.
Yeah.
But that doesn't
Well,
mean that it wasn't funny. It was freaking hilarious to me.
What
well,
is that
here's the
thing?
thing, right?
Good
here's
evening,
the thing, right?
one Friggy.
I tried talking to a tree the other day, and it told me to leave it alone.
See, that one would have been better if you would have just said, and it told me to leave. Just the one word, you know?
Hmm.
Why does a golfer have to bring 2 pairs of pants?
In case he gets a hole in one.
Yeah, that one didn't slap.
Usually if I'm ready to go from somewhere, I make like a tree and leaf.
Oh boy.
I got a perfect EV Shelfa Runerigus in ZA. Nice!
What was that purple thing that you just beat?
It was a Sableye. Tried to capture it. Didn't work. But I do have to get offline because I do have to make a video for tonight.
No problem. Glad I could catch up with you.
Glad that you could as well. Super happy.
Would you guys like to
you
hang
guys
out in
come
here,
into the stream.
or do you guys have to go?
I have to go.
I have to get up early tomorrow.
Dude,
Dang, I see how it is.
in the make sure that you like Sarah's post in the
What post?
in the server. She
Where is
posted
it?
it's on general.
Oh, it's just the concert picture.
Yeah, dude. That's sick.
I wish I could have went. I love Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings is amazing.
Who's your favorite character
Gosh, that's
out of the
so hard.
main cast?
Yeah, I know. That's so hard to to say.
My favorite's
I've-
Aragorn, hands down.
I'd probably go with Samwise or Aragorn. But obviously,
Aragorn
like
just
just
has
the
so
main,
much aura.
just the main cast, period, point blank, that lasts throughout the entire trilogy are all my favorites. I think that they have so much So much good story built in.
There's so much aura.
You have to watch the extended editions as well to truly get the full feel of it. All 12 hours of it.
Oh wait, 12 hours? Like, one movie is 12 hours, or is that multiple movies?
Multiple movies, 12 hours total. Three films, 12 hours total. They're almost 4 hours apiece. The first movie is like 3 hours 40 minutes. The second movie is 3 hours and like three
To
3
be
hours
honest, the
and 50
second
minutes,
one
and
doesn't.
the third movie is 4 hours and 10 minutes long. So
I haven't watched any of the Lord of the Rings movies all the way through.
See,
so
the second movie doesn't hit like the first and the third one does for me. I don't know if
that's-
it's just me.
yeah, that's just you. That's just you, bro.
I'll start a
Like, what is it about it? Like, I don't know.
I'll start a
Because
Lord of
obviously the first movie is.
Every film has
Probably-
some sort of giant battle sequence or scene or something that happens in it that is the rising
Wait.
or climactic action of the film,
Oh,
and then the falling action is after that, and it's so they're all so
I actually like the second one. That's the battle on Helm's Deep, right?
it's,
The Twin Tower,
it's,
the two towers or whatever.
it's Helm's Deep as well as Isengard and
Oh, so I do like that one. Okay.
and the Ents kick butt at Isengard and flood the entire place, and the White Wizard hides in his little tower, and then in the third film they pretty much start off the film with going and talking to Saruman.
Yeah, I've never seen any of them.
Dude, please, Art, please spend some time
just
and
not-
actually watch them. If you don't want to watch the extended editions, fine, watch the theatrical versions. But then when you like the theatrical versions, please go watch the extended editions when you like the theatrical versions, because you are gaining so much of the story when you watch the extended editions. Even
I
though
thought you
the
were gonna say you're
theatrical
gaining so much aura.
like I watched the theatrical versions first, then watched the extended editions afterwards, and was so happy when I did it.
I'm with Art. I have not watched.
Then
I
you
watched
too. You
bits
need to
of
watch the
it.
theatrical versions too, because theatrical versions of those movies were phenomenal as well. But they're just not nearly as well. They're just not as good as the extended editions. Once you get hooked with the theatrical version, you're gonna want to watch all of the stuff that you missed.
Like, what's the big difference between the two? Is it like is it
Deleted
hour,
scenes.
an
The big-
extra hour?
It's like an extra hour and a half of deleted scenes and stuff that didn't happen in the theatrical versions.
Netflix had a.
Each of the original theatrical versions is like only 2 hours long.
How many hours is it combined?
What?
How many hours combined is it to watch all of them?
The theatrical ones?
Yeah. I heard it's actually.
The theatrical movies are like 6 hours in total.
One day, Marcus will fix his stream tag where it actually says language properly. One day.
Oh, I didn't even notice that it said language instead of language until you
I
just said
pointed
it.
out before.
Language.
Every time I point out, you're like, huh?
Edmund, how dare you reveal thou secrets? Alright, guys, I do have to hop off. I have to get offline, so I'm going to raid out to somebody.
Alright, I'm gonna bounce as well. You guys take care.
Yeah, me too.
God bless, my friends.
Oh, heck no.
Good on
I'm
you,
on
Edmund, for
TikTok
giving
right.
that shiny alpha.
I was on
For giving
TikTok
that
right now, and I was just watching this guy riding a roller coaster, and it's like 13 stories tall. I
Oh
would
yeah.
not do that.
Dang. Yeah, I wouldn't do that either. Couldn't catch me dead. We're gonna raid out to Assassinator. Sass is a fellow streamer. She is also a partnered streamer and Christian streamer. She considers herself, or is labeled as such, a digital missionary, just like I am. So go give her some love. Go drop a follow, share her stream or whatever, and we will adjourn after that, obviously. And make sure you guys go check out Born Again Collection. They are a sponsor of the stream. Use code I Eat for Jesus to get all of your Christian apparel from them. And then also go and check out Dubby. They are the best #1 energy drink on the market right now for gamers, or really anybody. If you just want an energy drink powder to be able to mix into your water every day, creatine, whatever, use this instead of creatine. It does the same thing. But anyway, God bless you. Jesus loves you. Peace be with you. Go use code I Eat for Jesus at all of that.
Have a good night, Marcus.
You too, buddy.
When can we chat next, or when are you gonna be live next?
Monday. I will be live on
Bet.
Monday.
All
Yes,
right, I'll
sir.
see you on Monday.
See you, brother.